Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Monday. So glad you're with us tonight, and a happy St. Patrick's Day. I hope you've had a lucky day so far. I'll tell you, it is our lucky day tonight. We get to celebrate with shopping, but also on this must-see Monday, we're also going to give you a big discount. We decided to celebrate the best way we know how, which is great values, but they get a little better, they get a little luckier, they get a little bit sweeter tonight. We're going to give you $50 off everything you shop for this happy St. Patrick's Day show. So only one night. We got 3 hours live from Los Angeles, and it's $50 off all your favorites. And there are some really cool pieces. We put together a great St. Patty's Day theme show. No, it's not going to all be green, but we do have our fair share of green stones. We've got a gorgeous emerald piece. I did bring out, we've got a couple of pieces that are Clover inspired. They're actually quattrafoil designs that are very, very high end. We actually have a diamond piece that has a ring and a matching earring set that I think you're going to love, and they are very affordable. But we also have, there is one Clover style in a pendant that's got golden diamonds that we haven't seen very often. Super affordable way to do it. Plus, I put together some great wheels for you. We've got some earring wheels. They're going to have assorted types of studs. Very fair price there. And then also, how about this? Congolese, one of our favorite green stones of late here around these parts has been our beautiful Congolese stones out of Africa. They're the stones that look so much like Paraibas with the blues and the greens as well. So we're going to bring you a whole wheel of those to choose from. Our four best, our top stones. We're going to bring them down in price plus your $50 savings because it is $50 off everything you shop for tonight. And there's also going to be some classic favorites like our big diamond hoops that I'm going to have for you. They are the 363s in the oval shaped inside out. We also have a fabulous Tanzanite, and how about this? It's not just about the Tanzanite. Usually that takes center stage. Tonight we're going to see a Tanzanite that also has 227 in diamonds to go with it. That's about as large as a diamond weight gets around here, so we're going to see that as well. Cross pendant is back. This is a cross pendant that is a true classic, but it's upgraded because we're giving you the massive diamonds. There was actually a ring that started it all, and then we brought those same huge diamonds to a pendant, and they're going to be over 1/3 of a carat a piece in your VS diamonds, 6 of those. So haven't seen that in a while. Glad that that's back. It is definitely our lucky day to be shopping whatever it is you might be looking for tonight. So please give us a call if there are any requests you have, because maybe you'd like to save that extra. Who doesn't? So this is a good for, again, 3 hours only, and so that's where we're going to go. Plus, there's also a Tanzanite wheel. So not only do we have the big stone with the massive diamond weight around it, but I also have a Tanzanite wheel that's going to bring you 5 and 6 carat stones that are at their lowest price per carat ever. So all of that and more. Are you ready to shop? We've got a lot of savings. So is it more shopping or is it more savings? They even brought out one of our big 228 Paraibas. So that's one to save a bundle on as well. But we're actually going to start with some love on this happy St. Patrick's Day Monday. And again, hope you've had a fabulous day. And we are really, really loving this lineup. This lineup is good. So let's take a look here to start. This is going to be a heart-shaped pendant that we have for you to begin the fantastic night ahead, which is 1127860. There is a 214 blue wing here that is going to be our 214 heart shape with 5 points in diamonds. Now it's a triple heart design in actuality, because look at that. The bail is going to be the top portion where you've got your gold, and then it goes to diamond pave and then into the heart-shaped stone, which is our 214. 5 points in diamond accents. That means that middle heart, all pave, and then yes, it's actually for a vertical up and down design. It's got a little bit more than that because of the way that it's actually going to bring you a little twist, a little turn, if you will. So that's very exciting. Let me show it to you from a distance away so you can see the size and the measurement and all that good stuff, and then pop on your favorite chain with it and you'll be good to go. And what a great gift idea this might make for someone you care about and love. So again, 214 on the heart shape and also those 5-point diamond accents, and let's get you a great look at it here lengthwise. Remember, a lot of one of a kind, so dial in early. It's a big Monday night to shop, and there's going to be your 3/4 inch top to bottom length, and then we'll get you a look at it on the neckline as well. But there is just, again, this one stays, or actually doesn't need to stay in the white gold. We can change it up if you would prefer. Here's what it looks like from a distance. I'll just kind of pop it in the little detail there so you can see what that's all about with that heart shape from a distance away, and then here we go back up close. So really specialty look, and yep, that one's going to be on its way. Look at those red flashes. Isn't that a great stone? And this one is only going to be, well, start at $24.99. Well, I think we'll do a lot better, and that's the beauty of a sale event on this holiday, is that I get to take the first discount and you get to take the second discount. So we really have a lot of savings here combined, which is very, very exciting. So instead of $2,000 or even $19.99. I was even loving $1,500, but I'll tell you, I am not holding back tonight. We are going for it. We are bringing all the best values. Let's make it $999 for that one. It'll be $949, of course, at checkout. And again, did bring out some incredible emeralds, both affordable and really large stones. I've got a 326 fancy cut. It's beautiful. We've got Indicolite, actually. We've got a beautiful round emerald that's over 2 carats. We've got a heart-shaped zircon. I mean, and you know we've been doing this extravaganza, Premier Private Collection zircons of late. Well, I also have a new one tonight. It's in the pink variety, and let me give you a little flash at what this is all about, because those early birds already, wow, what this just did, I'm looking above from the bird's eye view of the stone, and it just lit up golden when it's not even a yellow stone. Look at that. That is something else. So this, oh yeah, you can see why I was seeing the profile view of it, and it had these bright yellows coming through. What do you think of that? Rainbow colors, brilliant stone, beautiful double refraction on display. So that one's coming up. That's a new one. And then we also have the golden zircon, which is going to be our heart shape. Looking forward to that as well. And oh, there's some new in any sea lovers out there, beach lovers. Do you love the starfish design? We've got one in a pendant, actually as a ruby. And then we also have aqua this month, still ongoing. We've got a great birthstone for you that is going to actually have 3 of the Sierra Santa Marias all together. So that's fantastic. So thank you, Tracy. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you. Oh, I'm so glad you got your citrine and you love it. That's wonderful. All right. Okay, so we're going to move on. We got a lot to get to. And again, pendants, earrings, hoops galore. We've got drops, we've got studs, we've got the Congo wheel, we've got the big Tanzanite wheel, which is going to be the perfect chance for you to get one if you don't have one, or to add to your collection. So that's going to be very important. Also, you know, it just goes to show you don't need to necessarily have green to be the theme of the day, because look at this. This feels like a Clover design, but in the pink, look at that. Looks like a pink diamond, doesn't it? And so that's going to be a beautiful, beautiful stone in the rose gold with a little bit of that Clover style, but it's really year round. And then don't forget that big cross, the 2 carat plus diamond cross pendant that I'm so excited to share with you. But that's all coming up. Let's get to, are you ready for gold quartz? And let me know if you want to see more about that Premier Private Collection in that gorgeous pink zircon. We will have that shortly for you. All right, so let's take a look at this. Gold quartz is in a ring this time around, and yet look at that design. It is unique. It almost looks like lightning coming out of the clouds, if clouds could be, in pure 24 karat solid gold. Well, that's gold within the stone. It's item number 1127978, and our heart shape is here at the moment, but again, I don't anticipate that one lasting long. We'll keep moving. We'll rely on you to make your selections and get your $50 off and all that good stuff. But here we are, looking at a one and only, and yet that's a 1.5 carat emerald cut. We call it emerald cut, even though obviously it's cabochon. It's got that rectangular shape to it. And then you see it's got diamonds all the way around it and on the sides as well. So it feels like that little fleur-de-lis style trident triple split shank that's going up to the top of that halo. And watch this, that's a great pattern too. These are natural patterns. This is not painted on, obviously, but it's interesting. The lapidary chose to really orient the bulk of the 24 karat gold there at one side of the stone so it could get that really special look. And what a treat it is to have that one there for you. So first caller gets it. This is another brand new one and another one only, of course, as we will see a lot of those throughout the evening tonight. So again, if you have any questions or any requests of something you're dying to see, please let me know what that is. The diamond weight on this one is 46 points. So you're getting a lot of diamond weight to go with it, almost a half carat there. But we're so proud to bring you gold quartz. I don't know of many places that have this gold quartz. It's really unique, really rare and specialty, and yet we're going to bring a great value for you on this one if you like that pattern that this special stone has. So we'll take a look at it and get you a better value. How about this? Not even $29.99, where these are scarce and they're all unique, and so you're getting something. Nobody else is going to have one exactly like your own. But take a look at that from a distance away, and there you can see it. Of course, now the gold's the other way. It's on the bottom of the stone. But totally up to you how you want to put that on. And then, of course, we do the yellow gold now to start, but you can change it up as far as the setting for the ring. If you'd rather have the white gold or the rose gold, that's no problem either. So let's make it easy. That's what I'm trying to do here on everything, so we can move a lot of jewelry on this Monday night at the greatest value. So why not a little Monday Monday night, start the week off right with a sale, a fabulous opportunity to really celebrate the holiday. You don't need to be Irish to really enjoy this one, right? I feel like that's kind of like Cinco de Mayo, right? We all get to celebrate with maybe a fun little beverage or really some great traditional Irish food and really get to enjoy what this is all about. And yet here we get to do a sale. So it's really exciting, but we've only got about 2+ hours left of that sale. And again, I get to take these pieces down first. You get to take the second discount. So it's really just, again, all about that best value possible. And it's not going to be $29 or $19.99. As a matter of fact, got an even better value on one gold quartz. They've been extremely popular. They don't stick around for very long, we know that. And yet this one's not even 15 or 14 or 13. It is $12.99. So another big drop in the price on a brand new one. And then we've got some aqua in a beautiful elongated pendant. You're going to really like that one. And that pink zircon, I'll tell you, that would be my choice tonight just for my own personal collection. The pink zircon is outstanding. So we will see that. And then that Morganite, and then that big surprise Tanzanite deal. And then, of course, our cross. And there is a blue zircon. That's been a very popular stone in the last few days. Well, we're going to bring you another great blue zircon, this time around and quite affordable. So I want to do that for you as well. But let's get to, we'll do our studs here briefly. We've got a couple of stud opportunities for you that are kind of nice because why not just put together a bunch of some of our favorite stones and yet some of our rarest stones. And we're going to start with, let's start with Burma Ruby, but in a really nice designer style. And this is going to be where you get a little more than just a stud, meaning a stone in a setting. We're going to see a couple of those as well. So traditional is on the way. But first, as we get started, we've got 4 rubies in one earring, then the diamond right there in the center, and then these beautiful like quattrafoil florals going on. And this is actually going to be a little wheel. So you're going to have a choice of all at this one big discounted price. Now that might be how you choose to celebrate St. Patrick's Day right there. And again, this is not that you're going to wear them only once a year on March 17th, but certainly an earring that is rare, a perfect stud style and size for second piercings and third as well as first. And that is even the martini setting, which has 3 prongs instead of 4. So they get something a little different and unexpected there. Those are Tsavorite garnets, some of the best, most impactful, most powerful of Tsavorite garnets. Then we have, look at this, the blue wings are here as well. And right now they're in the rose gold. Probably wouldn't recommend that as highly as the white or the yellow, but it's nice to see because we don't get to see that option very often. So a whole wheel of studs. And again, had to get some green in there for you. Had to give the 120 blue wings a moment. And then, of course, we have the fabulous rubies, which are going to be something you can actually rotate a little bit. So you're probably going to wear them with the flower more like top point, straight up and down. So you can have more of that quattrafoil look. But are you ready? Added a lot of luck to tonight's show. Really special opportunities, values, discounts, you name it, we got it. This is where you're going to get the earring choice of. So you may want to actually take 2 of the 3 or take 1 of each of the pairs. That would not be a bad idea when you realize how affordable we're making these, especially when you're getting the other option to get that extra $50 off. And by the way, that's every single purchase you make. So what that means is you don't put everything in your cart, so to speak, in one order and then get $50 off. You're getting $50 off every individual item. And that's going to play extremely well on this wheel that we have discounted the way they are. Take a look at this, and this will, I promise you they won't last. We've only got a couple pairs of each, and that is really key to keep in mind is that there are not many to go around here. And we've got Tsavorites. That could be a lot more ordinary stone, but we went with a green that is one of the rare in the world out of Kenya. The Tsavorites, by the way, are going to be a total weight of 90 points in the rounds. They're just gorgeous. White, yellow, or rose gold, you get a choice. On the rubies are only going to be, actually, they can also be done in any gold color you want. So that's good news, too. You can get those in the white, the yellow, or the rose. And they have 42 points in ruby and 2 points in diamonds. And then what I think is going to be the most popular, because we don't have many earrings where we have blue wing block Ds, the 1 carat 20 blue wing block Ds, 60 points each, also in the rounds, and also in a gold color choice. So here's where you are, I hope, shopping more than one if you ever think you want any of these varieties in your earring collection. And they make great gifting ideas. By the way, the Tsavorites are January's birthstone. The Tanzanites are an alternative for December. The rubies are for July. So you've got some great options here. And no matter which one you like, they're all the same price. And what we should be doing is $9.99. Got a whole different deal for you right now. They will not be $999. Give us a call very quickly. I don't think you're going to want to miss out on these. We've only got a couple of each, and when they're gone, they're gone. So we're going to be checking them off as they go. But remember, you're changing the gold on any one of them. You're already seeing yellow and rose. You can make any pairing you want. Like you could get the Savorites in the white gold. You get the rubies in the white as well. You could get the Tanzanites in the yellow gold if you want to. That's all up to you. But these are classics, and I think every day, most people are wearing a stud earring, right? Gals who have ears pierced, pretty much on a daily basis, whether it's a first piercing or second, third, or fourth, it's pretty common to have a stud earring in your collection, and they are very wearable for every occasion. So whether you're just keeping it casual or if you're dressing up some more, that's always going to be appropriate. So I think you're going to get a lot of wear and a lot of use out of the studs. Again, for gifting, that's a great idea, and there's certainly a lot of gold, especially in the rubies, I would say. So let's take a look at them. They're not going to be even $9.99, and I know they're already going out the door, but please don't take any orders quite yet, because you're going to be seeing them all on the ear as well. These are really classic styles. I think the ruby is the most designer, certainly, with the way that it has that motif. That we're going to see that styling later with diamonds, by the way. If you want a ring or an earring drop, we're going to see that same kind of look in diamonds. But let's get them out the door. It's a wonderful day to be shopping. It's a great chance to pick up something where even if you're going, I don't want to spend thousands and thousands and thousands, well, you don't need to. You can get the finest in jewelry for maybe just a couple of hundred. And I mean it. We're not doing even $888 or $777. You come on in, you take your favorite, whatever it is, maybe like I said, start a collection going here. That's the ruby from a distance on the hand. We're already busy on the ruby, no surprise why. Diamond cut Burmas, matched up to perfection. That's how I think I would wear them, top to bottom. So you have the northeast, south, and west to that little floral design, and you can see the size is not small. They're a ½ inch from top to bottom with a centered post. These are all post and butterfly backs. They're all centered posts, by the way. We'll show you also the Savorites and the Tanzanites, but you know what? Let's work on that price tag. Get you a lot better price tag. I am in the mood to move a lot of jewelry on the St. Patrick's Day as we celebrate together and as we give you some really big buys and extra discounts and make them even $6.99 I don't love. Let's take it even lower. Not even $6.99 or $5.99. Take whichever one you like. And again, if there ever was a time to stock up, it would be a day like today when there's affordable earrings where gold findings by themselves in the wholesale world right now are hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I can vouch for that. I'm down there every day. We have a wholesale district right here in Los Angeles. I drive through it every single day of my life. I got to tell you, the findings alone are $350. Best case scenario. That's when you're buying in tremendous volume, by the way. And that just gets you the gold. The gold, the basket, the butterfly. That's it. And what we're giving is really, obviously, the stones are a lot more valuable than even the gold ever will be. And they're not $5.99 either. We're going even lower. Come on in. Welcome to Monday night. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Glad you're with us. We've got a big celebration. And it is, as always, about value. And we're going to make them $499 for any one of the pairs you see up there. And yet they'll really be $449 because you're going to take $50 off each and every one you shop for, and that's a great idea as well. So let me show you the Savorites are breathtaking, aren't they? Look at that. I love that low profile setting. Again, that martini basket. So it's a little different because it's not the 4 prongs like you see even in the Tanzanite. And there are the Savorites from a distance away. Yes. And the Tanzanites are already very popular. I'll show those next here. Here's one of the Tanzanites, and then I'll borrow them to try them on for you. But there's the Tanzanite, and again, showing it on the hand just for a size reference, but they are studs. They go in the ear, they look fabulous in the ear, and they are not to be missed at $449 for the pair. And this is what, for example, this is what the Tanzanites look like, just to give you an idea here on what the Tanzanites are all about, and then I'll swap them out for the Savorites as well. But let's go back to the wheel and show you what else we have. And again, if you would like any one of these styles, please let me know. And let's see. Okay, so guys, the Tanzanite is going to be 1120385. That is what everybody's shopping up so far. So let me give you the graphics for the Tanzanite really quickly so that I know that everyone's going, well, I don't know how to shop them because I don't have an item number. So here we go with 0385. These are the Tanzanite studs for $449. And by the way, they will match your blue wings. So if you already have, because I know some of you, a lot of you, already have a blue wing block D or 2 in your collection. So if you need the most classic pair of earrings in a stud, that's the way you go about it. So that's the information, 60 points each, 120 total. That's a minimum, by the way. It's in white, yellow, or rose. I know they're in rose right now. We don't see that very often. Make sure you know you can change that up if you want to. Now, the Savorites are going to be item number 1127339. Those are fairly new with us, and I'll show those next for you as well. Obviously, I'm borrowing one of those. They're the slightly, I would say, actually, actually, are they the same millimeter size? No, they are the same. They're 4 millimeters no matter what. So you've got a great millimeter size on the Savorite as well. We'll pop those on the ear. What's amazing is the electricity they have. They're very bright. They're very, very bright stones. They look almost like a demontoid. And if you think, oh, that kind of looks like a green diamond, well, green diamonds aren't even this bright. Take a look at this. You're going to love them. And they're really beautiful because, again, they're just really stunning stones. Look at how bright they are. And this is, and bear with us if you're waiting on hold. We'll be right with you. We got a lot of people on the phone lines here, and then we'll take another look. I'm going to go ahead and swap them out for the rubies, too, because I want you to see the rubies up against the ear as well. But this is our last call on those 3 different varieties of studs that we have. And the rubies are so remarkable, aren't they? The rubies are just, they're designer. And like I said, if you want this in all white diamonds later, we've got the all white diamond version. Oh, let me give you that number on the rubies because I know it helps to see all the information. It's 112-6596 on the rubies. And again, you're getting 42 points among only 8 stones. So they're about 5 points apiece on the rubies. So that's very important. The rubies are a good size in those diamond cut. Then they have the diamond right in the middle. It's going to be a couple of diamond accents, 2 points there. And yellow gold. Actually, it looks like you can change them though. So if you really, I know rubies and yellow gold are pretty hot. So that's usually the go-to, but that's how the ruby looks there from a distance away. What do you think of those? So they're really pretty, and there's still some open work. So even though they're larger, they don't sit up too much, or they don't drop off the ear. They're really going to stay right there, centered up on your lobe, just where you want them. So anyway, they're spectacular, and they're $449 a pair. Let's give them a last look, and we'll take a 60-second clock to all 3. So again, we've seen the sizes, we've seen the carat weights, we've seen all the information. We know what they look like on, and now you just have to choose which one of the 3, or do you want to get all 3? Because remember, it's really $449 per pair, so it might be the time to stock up. You could get 2 for under $900, and it's going to be just such a great value to get some earring studs. And Savorites, Tanzanites, and rubies, yes. Savorite, they're beautiful, aren't they? They're as bright as Savorites get. I'm not a big fan of Savorites in their traditional colors, but when they start to give you the ultimate high level in quality and they look like that, suddenly it's a must-have because it's that bright nature-inspired kind of grass green, but it's not muted or dull or foggy or hazy. I'm not really a fan of stones that get that way. I think that we want gems to pop a little bit. They're not all going to necessarily sparkle. That depends a lot on the clarity and the cutting, but these do. And that's because every stone in here is a round, whether it's the rubies put together, whether it's the Tanzanites, which you know how rare a round cut is. So you're getting a premium cutting, you're getting beautiful quality. It's got it all going on, but it's $499, really $449. Take that $50 off, and remember, stay with us because we have 2 hours and 38 minutes to give you that discount. And why not? You could save hundreds and hundreds of dollars when you're shopping lots of different and new and exotic items. And that's the beauty of it, because each and every item gets that $50 off. So it's a really big advantage. All right, so also we have, and again, everything has a bit of a theme to it. If you wanted to see the cross, I know I've got some questions about, wait, did she say 33 points plus each on a cross? Diamond cross pendant. Yes, we do. That's what it looks like. This has only been here twice. And here is your 3rd and final opportunity. Those are 34 points actually. So they're up and over 1/3 of a carat. That is a classic, but with big stones, right? The size is still not going to be overwhelming. It's going to be a really classic style. Look at that. That is, not to mention they've got this really cool dual setting. So it looks like a bezel, but they're actually prong set with a platform of gold underneath them. So what that ends up looking like is even bigger diamonds. I look at that every time I see this cross. I think that it's a new version that we've never done before, and I think that they're 1 carat stones because that's what they look like with the way they're set. They're still big stones, but they look even larger than they actually are. So we'll see that in a bit. We'll go back to our earrings. I just want you to see those 3 studs one more time, and that cross is coming up. That'll be our top of the hour in about 35 minutes, and so we're still really busy on the phone lines. Our operators have the updated count. I want to move along because we got some other new to show you, but please feel free to grab any of those gorgeous earring studs, and I would really seriously consider, if you love studs anyways, you're probably getting all 3, aren't you? So $449 to get any pair you like. And then wait till you see this amazing emerald. Between the color of the day and the quality of this emerald, look at that round. Wow, we saw some great rounds in smaller sizes over the weekend, but we've got that really large, tremendous style. All right, so what I'm going to do here is actually show you something. It's not going to be the color of the day, but it is the stone of the month because it's aqua, and that's going to be a very important aquamarine. It's actually Sierra Santa Maria, And check this out, it's a journey style or a line style, that stiletto drop where you've got this really gorgeous chain. Yes, we're gonna have to zoom back because it's quite long. We just had 3 earrings up there and there's still not enough room for this stiletto style pendant. This is our drop in the stiletto. It's gonna be 1128003 and those are just gorgeous. Again, we're used to seeing Sierra Santa Maria because we kind of spoil you on the gemstone front with the quality, but those are even a brighter and richer color than what we typically see. And you're getting 18 karat gold. And actually, if you wanted to, there's a couple of different ways you could wear it because each section has a bail. So if you wanted to wear it east-west, I think you could. And here's how you would do it. You would just put your chain through one end and the other, and you might have a really cool kind of like a smile design. You've all seen our smile necklace we do that's so popular. This would create a little bit of that smile necklace if you want to even wear it east to west, or what's going to be the most popular is probably wearing it in that drop style with that north to south. And you've got, again, bails all the way. So if you want to have the diamonds up top, you could. And if you want to have the stone up top, you could do that as well. But we are going to throw in the chain, and that's going to be first of all, 18 karat white gold only, carat 30 in the aquas. So really good size there. And then 36 points in the diamonds, which also there are only 9 stones. So really impressive because you got all bigger stones in general. And the match, not easy to do, especially when you're dealing with such an important aqua quality, but these are. Now the chain is going to be a beautiful box link chain. I'm going to show it to you on the hand here. It's got quite the length to it. You can see that. It's 18 inches on the chain, but it's also going to be adjustable. So you can make it shorter if you like, because with a longer piece like this, there you have it. It's 2 inches in length, so you might want to wear the chain a little bit shorter so that you can accommodate the 2 inches of length you have. So this is how you do it. There's that little sliding bead, so that's going to be how you can cinch it in and make it a little shorter. But this is one that is brand new. And how about that stiletto style, which we know very attractive on, very elongating on. We like to see that. How about those blues though? They're looking more like a beautiful cornflower blue sapphire more than anything else. And that's what it looks like from a distance away. So a really impressive style and size, and yet that's just, boy, that color got even brighter in lower light, which is what happens with these pastel stones. We know that. So here's what it looks like yet again, up close and personal. And then what we're going to do is make it a big discounted price. Instead of $39.99, a new one tonight, a fabulous idea, and it's only for one caller, and it's going to be $1,009. You know what? Skip 19. I got full carte blanche to put everything on sale for the next 2.5 hours, and you better believe I will. And then you take your $50 off each and every item you purchase throughout the show only tonight. Obviously, St. Patrick's Day, we get 3 hours with you. So it's an important time to pick up what you need and what you want, and I'll make this one not even $15 or $14.99. And our studs are still very popular. So pick up the Savorites, the Tanzanites, or the rubies. And if you'd like this one, I'll make it $1,299. I'll take an extra, what have I taken? $700 off what it should have been. And you get $50 off to make it $1,249. Yes. Thank you. The heart-shaped Tanzanite pendant from the very beginning of the show is gone, and now this necklace will be soon to go next. And that leaves us only with the gold quartz available and a couple of the different assorted stud styles that we had as well. So this one should be next. And look at that, $12.99. It'll really be $12.49. If you'd like to get that one and see each one, each individual section is linked. So it's not going to be just that one, stiff stationary style. It's going to have a little move, but it's not really supposed to, because if you're wearing it long in the drop, like north to south, you want that beautiful drop in that straight stiletto style. So $12.49 if you'd like it. We'll keep moving. Again, cross pendants at the top of the hour. It's only about 32 minutes from now. Here's the starfish design. Oh, how cute is this? Very, very unique. And it's with a ruby of all things. Look at that. So we have a ruby starfish. How pretty. July's birthstone there. You know what? If you like this one, it's also 8008. It's also 18 karat gold. Let's just show it real quick. It's also going to come with the chain. It's just really tough to hold because I don't have a bail per se. It's all attached to the chain. Actually, this one is going to be only on this chain. So you can see here, it's attached that way. So this reminds me a little of a design we do. And you can see how it actually, that's what starfish do. They're not flat. They kind of bow up like that. So this one stays on this chain, which is why we put in the adjustability, and it's 18 inches. So you can make that shorter if you like. But the ruby itself is a 47 pointer, bright glowing Burma. And then you do get 60 points in the diamonds that you see wrap around all the different sides. And then it's got this great finishing on the back. So you can see all the different angles. And then here's what we'll do. Make it really easy and affordable. And yet, it is not going to be $29.99 either. I'm just going to go ahead and honor the same price we did on the aquas. And we'll make the trio of aquas $12.99, as we will the rubies with the diamonds, ruby with the diamond, and that'll be $12.99 as well, but really $12.49. So a couple of our new styles in necklaces, and again, this is a full necklace, so it's not a pendant and a chain because again, not removable, but the proper chain with that Rolo link, and yes, it is adjustable. So I'll show it against the hand. You can see the size, and then we will go from there, and that's going to be, yeah, it's a beautiful 18-inch chain, and like I said, we can make it shorter for you. All you have to do is do that little, again, couldn't be easier, that little sliding bead. So, and then if you have a little excess chain draping down or not, either way, you've got that little mirror finish plaque. It's like an oval shaped plaque that you could even grave if you want to, but again, really pretty style there. And the length of the starfish, and I love this for, you know, usually we see starfish with more of an oceanic color. It's kind of nice to see it in the bright red of ruby. You can see here, it is going to be a little bit, just under 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom, and I mean just under. So a really special style. We'll take a look at it here on the neckline as well, so you can get an idea of what that's all about size-wise from a little bit of a distance away. All right, next up, we're gonna go back up close, and then I think that's gonna be it for our brand new necklaces. We'll get to that really divine zircon that we have for you as well. Look at that, it's a great stone. Great ruby, and then we also have diaspore, Morganite, blue zircon. I mean, I really make a point to make these shows really diverse, give you a lot of selections, and we certainly have that tonight. There's even a new yellow diamond that's over 3 carats. I had the cushion cut and the emerald cut over the weekend, and now we have the oval looking even larger. And then I do have to show this because this is one of those that is just total 100% premier private collection. What we've been seeing a couple new ones of. This collection is just truly only here, and it's of a museum level. And how about that, seeing the diamonds already through it like you do. It's item number 1127751. And again, glad you're with us tonight. Still has those new necklaces are here. The studs, you can keep calling. I know we're down to, it sounds like one pair of the Tanzanites. They were by far the most popular. I don't think that surprises anybody. But here we are with our big 1558. And that is the premier private collection pink zircon, and that's what it does. When you see that stone directly face up, how about showing off clarity with a step facet pattern in a 1558 size? We loaded up the diamonds underneath from one side to the other. You get 76 points in diamond weight, which is obviously just over 3/4 of a carat. And look at that stone glow. And every color where we normally see rounds, and we'll see a blue zircon in the round later. That's a beautiful way to show off double refraction, but it just shows when you've got a really strong double refractive stone, even the step faceting that goes parallel up and down, side by side, it still shows off all the different colors of the rainbow. You're seeing it, blues, greens, yellows, purples, reds, golden oranges, that's all there. Among this really sophisticated, rich pink color, here's what it looks like on the hand. That is outstanding. And one caller gets it. I know zircons, not a lot of people understand them because they're not a lot of places in the world. But we are so proud to bring you some of the most important stones out there. Look what that does. Even just that shimmering effect. It looks like flames going all the way through that stone. Just every time it moves, it picks up the light. It takes that rich, saturated, lovely color to begin with and just, it brings it and makes it alive with all these different colors of the rainbow. It is outstanding, and we're gonna give you a great value right now. It's only gonna be, well, $99.99 is where it should go. We'll take it even lower for one collector out there, and then yes, we have a golden zircon in a heart shape. We do have the affordable blue coming up for you in a ring as well that's gonna be around, and you name it, we got it. The Congolese wheel is amazing, but this one has gotta go. And we love seeing premier private collection. It is something nobody else can bring, on par with the museum collection pieces that would be, of course, not for sale. You would not find museum pieces available for sale. They don't have price tags. You can't walk into a museum and say, I'll take it, how much? And money's no object, don't worry. And they're gonna say, I'm sorry, you cannot buy the museum pieces. The museum pieces are the museum pieces. That's where we differ, is that we actually make the museum pieces not only available, but we actually put them on sale for you. So that's where it gets really interesting. And let's make this even better than $99.99. What a day to be shopping something that you just love and can't live without, and get those really, really rare stones that are not gonna cost you $49.99 either. There's your half off price right there. And hold on, did I get a fingerprint on that? I might have. When I tried it on, I couldn't resist. So here we are looking at it, real polished to perfection there. And we'll make this $3,999 for that one. And then yellow diamond earring drops are coming out to play. Who are these for? Who? Hi, Catherine. Thank you so much for the request. So we've got some really pretty oval yellows coming up. And we do have a ring if anyone needs it. We got a beautiful oval yellow diamond that's that 3 carat I mentioned, but Catherine said, if you have any pairs of yellow diamond earrings, I'll take them. I'll take this discount and run with it, and I hope you do, on anything you might be looking for tonight. Look at that. So what this does is really creates a look that actually almost looks like a fancy cut, more so than an oval. They are oval stones, and they may not sit properly here on their own, but I do want you to see them as close up as possible, because we don't want, I always marvel at people that, you know, buy jewelry when they don't even see it up close. Like, how do you buy something when you only see it a mile away? Do you ever really think about, gosh, is it clean? Is it, what color is it really? I mean, I like seeing jewelry really up close, because, you know, when we can give you these close-ups like this, it's like looking at the jewelry through your own jeweler's loupe in person. And that really, and you know, most time we don't see jewelry the size of a 60 or 70-inch television screen, right? Normally it's a little bit smaller, and when it's to scale, you can't see all that up close. It's nice to be able to get these really good looks at jewelry, I think. And so I like to be real up close to these stones like this, so you can really evaluate them for what they are. We've got 1123157 now, Catherine. It is a one-only pair of earrings, and I'll have to probably use both tweezers here to show them at the same time. But look at that, finished as beautifully as can be on the back. They are 18 karat gold, which becomes most important, I think, with an earring more than anything else. You get 46 points on the ovals, which are 23 point centers. I know with the design, it looks a little pointed top and bottom, but it still is an oval stone at the core. Then you've got the yellow diamonds around that. That's going to be another 14 points in the yellow. And then you've got white diamonds at 38 points, and one pair only, lever back style. I love that they start with diamonds, and those diamonds continue all the way around. And then what happens whenever we have the halo mixed, and give me a second, I just want to take off my own earrings so I can try one on for you, so forgive me that they're falling forward a bit. But I want to borrow one here and show you, because from a distance, first of all, you'll get an idea of the length, and then we'll see them on. So lever back's going to be where they start with diamonds. Sometimes lever backs are just gold, and there's nothing else to it, but it's 1 inch in the drop. And so what we're going to do is I'll try one on. Remember, it's 18 karat two-tone. So also going to go with everything. I think that's important too. I just noticed, I love how the little leprechaun is holding up our logo. I think that's adorable. At least it looks like he is, right? So that's what it looks like from the ear, just from a distance away, so you can really see that kind of drop in movement they have. But there's a huge markdown, and that's what we love about them, is that sale that we've got going on makes everything more affordable than it ever could be or should be. Let's take a look at them close up. I'll prop them up for you, and we'll get you a great value. So here it is, and that's going to be only, you know what, get them under $2,000. They started at $5,000. We're going to make them better than $19, $18, or $17.99. They're only $1,777 for the pair. It'll actually be $1,727 at checkout for you. And I'm going to go ahead and get you both in the tweezers here so you can see them upright at the same time and really see what those two yellow diamonds are all about. And that one does have my fingerprint on it because I just tried it on. But again, there they are together, so at least you can see the color is identical. And when you have the diamond halo around it, that really helps too, because it does make that stone look bigger. They're already nice size at 23 points, but it does make it look a lot larger, because what the eye sees is that total overall perimeter of yellow. So it just makes those stones look about, well, about triple the size, if you ask me. They look about, they certainly look about 75 points to a carat on each when you look at just where the yellow diamonds are set. So 1727, first caller. There's only one pair, so that will be it. And of course, your yellows are actually going to be a total of 60 points, and then that means that you're getting 98 points, just under a carat overall in the entire earring. And they were 5,000, and now they're 1727. So a nice way to shop a yellow and white diamond earring. And forgive me for blocking some of it. I just want you to see them up right here as best I can. So you can see there's that lever back, then that diamond in between, then your double halo around your oval stones, looking incredible. Okay, and then speaking of yellows, this really big golden zircon is here, and we have a brand new Indicolite tourmaline, and of course you are going to get two. So I'm just getting my left hand busy here getting our next item ready, but that is a great earring. Let me know who's got them, and then we'll move right along. And I think they're open to whomever would like them. And then there is a large blue zircon. Now, if you need something themed for the day, we have something here for you that I'm going to show here on the hand first. So this is what it looks like. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. She's looking for what, a stud? Oh, okay. Sounds good. So our requester let us know that she's not going to take those. That's not what she's looking for. So anybody else who wants to come on in, you may, and go ahead and take those if you'd like. But this is, we felt like this is obviously a non-traditional Clover style. Very mod, very different. I just want to give you a little value because we haven't seen this in a while, and it's 1110-461. And I also have the yellow gold. Now, I know there's a lot of glare because you're going to have one of the petals all pave, and the other ones are going to be all mirror finished. So here's what it looks like in the yellow gold as well. So that's a really pretty style. I know we love our yellow golds also, and you can see it a little bit better in the yellow gold, I believe, when you see that moving the way it does. This is really interesting. I mean, I remember is many, many years old. So it's a lot of gold in this pendant. When you see the size especially, I think we'll all realize how much gold you have here. It's a full inch top to bottom. That's mirror finished and solid. And then you've got the diamonds, which the diamond weight is going to be 11 points. And this is a great style that feels a little bit, you know, very designer really. And that's what we love about these really cool kind of mod designs that you're having. 11 points is the diamond weight. We've got the white or the yellow. It's a great piece to gift as well, but I love the affordability we're giving you here, and that's what it looks like from a distance away, so you can see what that's all about. Just a nice big size, and let's get a close-up look at it as well. And if you would like, and I do want to show you, it's slightly concave, so don't expect it to be flat, because you see here from this side angle here how it's a little bit more recessed in the very midpoint and then kind of flares up, even turns a little bit. So I think that's really important to see that side profile view. And we have got just a couple available. We kind of brought it out because I thought it looks a little bit like a 4-leaf clover, but not to the point where when it's a literal 4-leaf clover, you're probably only wearing it on St. Patrick's Day. And I'm not a believer in buying fine jewelry, and I love coordination, and I love that. And I was just saying today that I've got, you know, if I go to that very popular amusement park, you know, that's run by, you know, Mickey and Minnie and all that, like I have jewelry that's, you know, just for that one day every 5 years I'll go there, you know, just because it's kind of fun. But when you think about jewelry that's fine, you probably want a piece that you can wear all the time. So we like it for the day, but at the same point, it's not an exact St. Patrick's Day clover, so it's more designer. And we're going to make it $399, so it's really affordable to get a 1-inch length in that design and bring you what, again, is really solid all the way through. You see the back there. We do give you the little cutouts behind where the diamonds are set, so you can properly clean those diamonds front and back, but you can see there the mirror finishing in the gold, and then here's a little extra prop up of the yellow gold here as well, so you can see what that's all about. But really cool design, and $399, haven't seen it in a long time, and it'll be $349 if you'd like to get it. So I thought that'd be a fun one there for maybe even some perhaps gifting ideas. Spring is also around the corner. Official beginning of spring is of course on the 20th, so we're only a few days away, and we're really excited about that too. Maybe this is going to be interpreted as more of like a mod floral design too, so that it doesn't look as maybe dressy as some florals do. You've got something really easy to wear. All right, so that's going to be a little more of our St. Patty's Day theme. The yellow diamond earrings, by the way, still here. Again, you can grab those if you like them. And then we have the cross pendant at the top of the hour. Blue zircon is coming your way. Very special Monday night. So glad you're with us. It's just such a pleasure to be with you guys on these holidays. I love celebrating our holidays with our TVON family. And here we go with the big emerald, just for show. I mean, this is not going to be for everybody because it's a massive round emerald, but we have seen an 810 in recent days. It was yesterday. I had a fabulous 5-carat the day before. We have been seeing our best of the best in Colombian emeralds, and now we bring out another. 112-7908 is your item number here. And I can't get over this color on a round that still manages to be over 2 1/3 carats. It's actually a 234 is your size here. And then you have the bridge mounting with 70 points in diamonds. So here we go, and I'm going to get you even a closer look at it. Might as well come in as close as we can, show off the glow, show off the clarity, and boy, when you can be, those are some very bright green graphics. And yet, I would say the emerald is just as bright. And that is, for Mother Nature to have gone that high-end and that spectacular with that emerald, that's a good one. And wait till you see it on from a distance, because it's going to glow even more so. So we've got a very, very special way to go here, and huge value if anybody wants it. I know it may not be for everybody. Big emeralds are $32,000 a carat when they're out elsewhere in the designer world, in the retail world. Those are old conservative per carat prices, by the way, but $32,000 a carat. So that would be, you know, you're talking about $70,000 easy on the stone before it's set with diamonds and gold. How about we make it a better value for you right now, because that's what I'm here to do. It's a Monday night, let's shop. It's a holiday, let's shop. If if you haven't had too much green beer yet. Because, you know, there could be some people that are already dozing off here on a Monday night if that's the kind of St. Patty's Day you've had. But other than that, if, hey, it's still early, right? Still early, might be enjoying something as we speak, a little corned beef and cabbage. But however it is you choose to celebrate, we got the discounts. Maybe you're not celebrating and you're going, well, I'm not really, I don't know, green, I don't know, Irish. No. This is it, guys. This is it. This is the way you celebrate. We love jewelry, that's for sure. That's something we all have in common. And now you can get the jewelry at the greatest value. So it's the green in honor of the day. It's saving you green because, well, that's what we celebrate the holidays. And we're not going to ask for $12,999 any longer. With the 70 points, finished beautifully on the inside, as you see our bridge always is. And we do a lot of different varieties of bridge mountings, but they're always so consistent with the way they're set up and the way they're finished. And then this. Yeah, we knew that was going to happen. It gets even brighter. When you see it up close, it's designed to show you every last nuance detail, every last inclusion of your stone. When you see it from a distance, you just see glow. And we're going to take it a whole lot lower than $12,000. It's not $99.99. Emeralds are rare, and really rare in big sizes. Really rare out of Colombia. Extremely rare with the glow you have there. And it's not going to be even 99, 89. I love doing 79.99 on a 234 because, well, that's about where it would be if you were looking at really unattractive, low quality, inferior product. Emeralds are not cheap. Even the real muddy, cloudy, opaque stones are not cheap. It's still emerald, but it is all about the quality. And when you can get an emerald that looks like that, you are at the very high point of the entire emerald world, and we're going to make it better than 79 and 69 and 59.99. One caller gets it in the round, which I always tell you they are so special. We even touched on that with the Savorites and the Tanzanites in the little studs that we had. How important it is and how really rare and exotic to get around. And yet we're going to make this better than $5,000. It is $49.99. The big cross pendant is at the top of the hour. We're only 14 minutes away from that opportunity. The Tanzanite wheel, I know, it's like who's shopping the first hour when you know that the cross is coming up. A Tanzanite blowout wheel is coming up with not small stones, by the way. They're 5 and 6 carat stones, big time stones. And we have a pear shape, and we have an oval, and we have a square cushion, and we have that pink look. It's like a pink diamond look, but in a Morganite. We have that on the way as well. I mean, it is just a show. We went all out on this big St. Patrick's Day Monday. And then also we have the Congolese, the big wheel of Congolese tourmalines, the blue-greens that look like Paraibas. I brought out our best ones. We're bringing them way down in price, and you will love them. Okay, so speaking of emeralds, let's just do one more emerald here. And again, not everything in the show is going to be green, but there's a bit of it. Now, I have this pendant, which is, well, designer as well. Probably not going to sit on its own. Doing a lot of pendant babysitting tonight. Here's what it looks like. Look at that stone. Bright as can be. Smaller stone, yes, but not small. It's our 60 pointer. It's 7047. And we'll make this one quick. Emerald pendant, diamond shape, that's that diamond-like shape from geometry, like that kind of diamond, filled with diamond pave, 60-point stone, 8 points in diamonds, yellow, white, or rose gold. Let's make it easy. And this is also Muso Mine, but it's got that glow all the way through. It's the traditional emerald cut, showing off how clean that is, which is so rare. And we're going to bring it on down. Now, I know it's $14.99. Let me show it to you. It's supposed to be $1,499. There's the piece. There's the price. Let's do a little St. Patty's Day special. We've got about only about 12 minutes left in this hour. It's hour number 1 of 3, so it goes by quickly, and yet big top of the hour is every top of the hour. It's really good. But here we are with a better value. I know we need to save you some money. It's a big sale event show. It's our holiday time, so let's make it easy. And no, it's not going to be $9.99. I don't know about you, but we saved you $500, and that's a pretty good value when that's a third of the cost of the piece is suddenly eliminated. Gone, done, sold, like, right? It should be sold. We're not going to do $9.99. And before anybody says yes, let me show it on the hand here so you can see that amazing size it's giving. There it is from a distance away. We'll also show you the top to bottom measurement also. So you can see that. There it is at, 7/8 of an inch, including that bail. And look at that glow it gives. It is just bright and amazing. and it's less than $9.99. Oh, we're getting a little crazy here tonight, aren't we? We're getting a little crazy, and that's what we love. Look how that glows from a distance away. You do not want to miss this. Back up close we go. Let's take it on down. Not even $9.99. I want to make these phone lines go absolutely crazy. It is fantastic. This is like, again, one of those, who's been messing with it, that little leprechaun. He looks so nice and friendly, but he's been up to some mischief, and he's got his 4-leaf clover, and he's holding on to our logo like he's taking over the place, and he's definitely taken over the pricing, and yet we're going to make this a whole lot better than $888 or $777. Come on in. It's Colombian emerald, and what is a 60 pointer is going to look like double that, so it looks like far greater than 1 carat in size, and yet it's set on a platform of diamonds, pave, with that choice of gold color, no less. We're going to give you your choice there, so yellow, white, or rose. And it's not going to be even $777. And I love that I'm shadowing it a little bit because it doesn't really need all this light to show you the glow. You see it right there, and with that shadow over it, it's just a little bit more glowy with the color. Let's make it even better. And we just saw an emerald here for $5 grand, and now this one is $777, and nobody likes it yet. And so I know it's a Monday night. We got a lot going on. Let's do this. Even better than $6.99, and you get $50 off. You can save $50 off everything you shop for the next 2 hours and 10 minutes. So come on, it's like free money, right? It's free money. You have found the end of the rainbow and the pot of gold, quite literally, right? Because that's what we do, gold and some platinum. Mostly gold, and your choice of. And you know what? I'll make it $599 only. That's it, and it's only for one caller, so it'll be $549. So now we've had stud earrings for under $450. We now have an emerald out of Colombia in a pendant that's under $550. And what else could we have in store? Well, there's quite a bit to show you tonight, and there is nothing you're going to want to leave behind. And this is the night to shop and treat yourself to something special. And if you've wanted Colombian emerald, but maybe it's been a little out of the price point, obviously when they're nice stones, they get up quickly. When they're really clean stones, something weird happens, right? It's because it's rare. And it's because we went to the top source in the world. We're bringing you a hand-selected stone because I'm not going to bring you cloudy, mucky, hazy material. Nobody wants to look at that. That's all fine and well for everybody else out there, but we expect every time you see our logo on the air, you need to see the finest of fine. There's just no other way we know how to do it. So $599 turns into $549. Let me know if you'd like it. We got to move. We got too much jewelry to show you tonight, and we only have 9 minutes left in hour number 1. So running out of time. And we've got the big Paraiba, the big Tanzanite wheel, the blue zircon, which is going to be a lot of fun, and a really, really special array of diamond pieces that are also in that quattrafoil style. But $549, and it's still here. Oh, no. And it's gold and diamonds and emeralds, the real stuff, like the real deal. Yes. Thank you. The yellow diamond earrings have sold from earlier. Congratulations. And, oh, there are big Tanzanite drops, by the way, with emerald cuts. Mm-hmm. All right. Coming up. Oh, one Tanzanite tonight in a ring besides the trio that I'm going to bring you. That's our 929. If you're wondering what diamond mounting has 2+ carats, it's this one. We actually saw it over the weekend with a blue zircon. Seeing it tonight in a very, 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 very fingerprinted Tanzanite. I'm going to try to help you there. And then look at that. That is a great looking stone. It still has fingerprints. I'm not sure. Well, that is going to need steam cleaning before we go. And then here's the emerald, which is also gone. Thank you so much. The emerald ring is also spoken for. So well done there. And then we got to keep on moving. Lots to go around here. And that was item number 112-7298, I believe. No, 7908. 7908. Congrats on that one. All right, there's that $49.99 emerald. And then also, I'm going to see if I can clean up that Tanzanite. I'm going to need a little extra something. All right, here we go. Coming up, there is one Indicolite here as well. And then speaking of yellow diamonds, it was the yellow diamond earrings that just sold, and congrats on that one as well. They need another look at that, so well done there. Here is not a yellow diamond, but it sure looks like it is. And it's another Premier Private Collection zircon, this time in the golden color. What do you think of that? Very impressive. And it's item number 7754, heart shape. And that's not easy. You don't see a lot of heart-shaped zircons, that's for sure. This is our heart-shaped golden. Looks like a vivid diamond. We have backed up calls, so thank you for bearing with us. I think we have a little extra delay tonight, it sounds like, to our broadcast. So bear with us. I know we have several of you. We have a lot of operators here tonight for our big holiday, but not enough to go around right now. So hang in there with us. We've got our 6-carat 46 here with 95 points in the halo around it. And you're going to get a really big buy. It's just one in the world here, one of a kind, very, very special stone. But it's also going to be a big value and a discount. We're taking it a lot lower than $69.99. So how about this one going out right now for one caller? I want you to see it on the hand here, though, to really gain a little perspective on the size of this stone. There you have it. So that's a really good piece. Isn't it great? That's a nice one. It does. It looks like a yellow diamond. Now, we all know if that was a 646 yellow diamond, you'd have to add a couple zeros there. Move that comma over. Bunch of zeros at the end. Probably more like 690,000, maybe more. We're going to do better, and it's a zircon, which is still natural and really, really rare. Just a very unique stone, and we're going to make this even better than 6,000. Actually, better than 3,000. Better than 29. One caller takes it. Collectible, yes, we have seen the best of the best in zircons of late, have we not? They have been really, really special, from the blues to the pinks to the greens to the incredible yellows and goldens that we've had, including just, this is the rarest of them all. And we'll make it better than 25. I'll make it $24.99. One caller takes that one for $24.49 instead. Use that $50 off everything you purchase. You don't have to, but it's certainly available. I don't know of anybody who would refuse another discount. So there's your chance to pick up that really special stone and get one only at $24.49. Hopefully you can grab that before it's gone, because obviously that is going to find its great home tonight, no doubt about it. So there it is, a really nice stone. And then we've got our Paraiba. We do have a really cool fancy cut. This is I don't name names very often, but look at this. That looks very much like hardware from a certain designer that's well known for their blue boxes. And look at that fancy cut Indicolite. This is very heavy. See the links it is? Oh yeah, like those really cool, kind of like a paperclip link that then wraps in this really cool style. I love that Indicolite. So we'll have to see that too before we go to our top of the hour. So let's get that up here now. It's 112-8010. This feels, I don't know if you guys have seen the U-links that are done in that big designer that everybody's wearing. It's like every time you turn on the TV, someone's wearing that, you know, multi-$100,000 U-link necklace. And here it is in our own version in an Indicolite tourmaline that is done, well, I love the side view as I zoom back. I just want you to see, this is very heavy and very solid, because obviously if that was hollowed out, it would have a light tinny feel to it. It's solid 18 karat gold. And when you get this, you're going to feel it. It's not heavy, like uncomfortable. We don't make jewelry to be uncomfortable. We understand. If it's uncomfortable, you're not going to wear it. So this is a fancy cut Indicolite. It's one big stone that's a 326. It just also happens to have a fancy cut to it, so it looks like, almost like you have stacked stones within it. It's one big elongated baguette, but it's the cutting in the behind the scenes, so it's the actual pavilion cutting that makes it so specialty and what gives it those bright lights you're seeing there as well. And then it's got the diamonds. Now I do want to show you how this is crafted, because it's really cool. We're going to throw in this really nice big heavy snake link chain, so it's really smooth, like the actual piece, right? You see these big cylindrical styles, this really cool tubing. So we wanted the chain to replicate that. So you've got the match there. It's 18 karat gold. It's 8 points in diamonds up top. Let me show you the length, because it's really minimal on the diamonds. The chain is going to be, it looks like it is, I'm going to have to measure it. It looks like it's 18 inches. No adjustability on this one, because, well, it's tough to do that when you've got a wider snake link chain like that. But this is very, very high-end designer. You know that, except that designer usually just does the metal. And trust me, I own it, I love it, I'm a big fan. But to have the stones set within this design is really cool. And we're gonna blow it out right now. And let me give you a link, because we're seeing this for the very first time. And boy, no matter how you turn it, and this is true Indicolite, it's got the blues. This isn't a green, it's not a teal. It's really got that true blue, and you can see it's 1 3/8 top to bottom. I'll show it from a distance away, and it looks like we may already have somebody thinking about it. What do you think? Oh, look at the colors from this distance away. Hold on, it's not in focus yet, but look at that. See how true blue that is? Stunning stone, love that size. Let's go back up close, and do you like it? All right, so we're verifying already on this one. I gotta make it better than $99.99. Hefty piece. chain included. Major style, major discount coming up. I'll do it for $2,999 instead. And that's the way you get a really cool designer piece out the door, by giving it a very, very easy price tag, like $29.49 at checkout for that fancy cut Indicolite. So a very important stone there, and a mounting, a design we have never seen the likes of before. And wait till you feel it. And I do want to show you again from the sides, because this is also, when it's a pendant, you see this. People will see the side profile and how it's made and how it's designed, and look at that, all solid and very, very heavy. And I just love the links that bring it together, that actually act as like a bezel almost, because they're right next to that stone. That's just cool. So $29.49 on that one, and let's see what else is going out. Got still, it sounds like the emerald pendant, I hope, is gone, right? Emerald pendant, anybody take that emerald pendant for $5.49? Hope so. We've got our last call on this hour, so we've got our top of the hour cross pendant coming up next. So many fabulous pendants today, really. Pendants, earrings, and yes, we'll get to plenty of rings as well. So something for everybody. But $29.49 on that one. Wow, it's a great stone. You want to see the back? So it's interesting how that stone is faceted. So you really don't even, it's amazing. It's fascinating how it can have so many of those really bright, almost like it looks like little LED lights all the way through that stone. And I think it's very helpful to have fancy cuts with deeper, darker stones, because otherwise sometimes they absorb the light so much when you have a deeper color. So it's really helpful to have those facets that really throw the light back to the eye, like you see there. So are we ready for our big top of the hour? I sure hope so. It's a St. Patrick's Day celebration here, and we're so thrilled to have you all with us. I'm going to get you started on this one. This is one that we did flash earlier. It's only been here 2 times ever in our history, and it is truly one of the biggest and best values. And I know you love our diamond values when we've been bringing them in rings. A special welcome to the show to everybody just tuning in. Glad you're with us. It's Monday night, but it's also St. Patrick's Day, so we're so honored to have your company on this holiday. I hope you've had a great day so far, and we are making it a little extra interesting so that we can give you a nice little sale event price. $50 off everything you shop for. It's not limited to one item or one coupon per customer or anything like that, or one order. It's every single item. And we've got, when you think about the first hour, it's all been pretty affordable, and we've had museum pieces that have been affordable, so it's really a great time to shop. So take a look at this one. This is going to be our cross, and this is very limited. I'm unfortunately limited to what I have here, so I apologize in advance that I'm not going to have enough of these to go around for everybody, because it's the 3rd time we've had it. And if you know our big diamond deals that we've been showcasing of late, they usually are in rings. That's how we've been really highlighting our big diamonds lately, is in the rings that we've been bringing, like the 5-stone band, the 6-stone band. This is done with even bigger diamonds in a pendant. And you talk about classics that you want to wear every day. Well, that still maintains that classic nature because of the size overall, but it's done in such a way where I promise you this, the diamonds look like they're 1 carat a piece. I'm going to prove that to you in just a moment with one of these millimeter gauges, so we can all see why it looks so much larger. Now, each diamond is actually 4692 is the number. You're getting a 205 minimum carat weight. And when it comes to what you're going to wear every single day in a cross, we usually want that 1 to 1 1/4 or 1.5 inch. That's what we're usually looking for. You've got that here size-wise. That's the total drop on the piece. Each diamond here, that's what really separates this cross from the other ones that you see out and about, is because this one has 34 points each, at least. That's a minimum. If you take them out one day and you weigh them and they turn out to be 38 or 40 points, that's just an extra bonus. But 205 overall, 34 points each. That's unusual to find. That you don't see all the time. Then why do they look so much bigger? Well, that has to do with the setting that you get here, because not only are they prong set for security, because you want to hang on for dear life to those diamonds, they're so valuable, and again, VS quality, but also it's about the fact that you're getting the rim or the frame. So it's not really a bezel, but kind of. It acts the same so that you're seeing the overall diameter of each round. And what that does is give you a look that's so much larger. So I'm going to show you, and we'll prove that to you, and we'll show it against the hand and the neckline, but this is not long for this world. So come on in on the early side, because it's the best value we can bring. 205, lots of gold. Look at this, and I'll show you how we can prove that this is going to give you such a nice big look here. And let me grab my pieces from earlier, which are already, we've still got a lot of pieces from earlier in the first hour going out the door right now. Oh, by the way, this finishing, look at that. Finished really, really well. If you don't think there's a lot of gold here, really look no further than the backside and how that's made and how each basket is elevated, because diamonds need the light. They love the light. So when you see it done this way, you see why this is done so well. It's just, it's like a chunky piece, right? It's got a lot of gold, and it's got a lot more than you would imagine in most pendants. And then this is what I want to show you. In addition to just the up and down length, which of course is important, and there it is at 1.25 inches, you've got something greater than that, and there it is. So you can see the exact little hash marks there on that ruler. So you can see with the bail, the actual piece is 1 inch, and then with the bail, it's 1.25 inches. And then what we're gonna do is make it really, really affordable, but I wanted to do something really special here for you. So I'm gonna hold it here, and I'm gonna grab my millimeter gauge, because what's happening is, actually, let me just go ahead and do this right here for you. If you look at the diameter right now, I'm just getting the diameter of each bezel. You see that? So this is a measurement that's really important, because that'll measure 6 millimeters. Why that's crucial is because 6 millimeters is equivalent to a 1 carat diamond. I know that's it's difficult to do it right here in front of your eyes, but what this is a millimeter gauge. So the diamonds themselves are a little bit smaller in their diameter, but when you have this frame, and that's why I measured each and every one of those rounds there, it's 6 millimeters. So that's what gives it the look. If you know diamonds, you know the 6 millimeters are 1 carat equivalent, 6 or 6.5. So 1 carats either fall into that kind of diameter range if it is a 1 carat in a round. So there's all that, plus the great finishing on the inside you see there. And I wouldn't even mind wearing it that way, because I think that looks like a whole different level of modern. Like, to me, that looks like a more modern way to do it, but you still see the sparkle of the diamonds from the backside. And then here you have it. So white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold are available. So there's that too. So you can choose your gold color. Obviously, the best way to show off the white diamonds is probably the white gold. Let's get it onto the neckline here as well, so you can see it there, because that's just another perspective on the size, and also seeing how really, really bright those diamonds are. Look at it against, again, deeper colors, against a skin tone. Let's go back up close, bring you a great value. I know you're going to love it, but there are only a couple to go around, so this is not going to be long for this world. It's only the 3rd time we've seen it. It's your everyday, I believe. I mean, it's really should be your everyday wearable piece, and it stands out because it is so large. That's what stands out about it. And it's, again, the bigger diamonds that work so well. So here's what we'll do. 34 points each. That's over 1/3 of a carat. That's the minimum. Let's take it on down for you. A lot lower than the $79.99 it should be as our top of the hour. And what a day to have a $50 off everything sale when we've got highlights like we do here. I think, Jason, you want one already, and Jess does too. We may almost be sold out just from the folks that are on the phone lines already. They're ready to go. I think they've probably been waiting for this to come back, because a lot of you have. And we had no announcement. We had no preview of this, no way to let you know. We already have 4 people on the phone lines now already. And we haven't even gotten to the final low, because it's better than 79. And we all know that $79.99 is a screaming deal for diamonds like that. It looks like you're wearing 6 carats in diamonds. It really does. I promise you it does. You're getting 205, but it looks like more. Again, I like it that it's nice it sits up, but you really have to see the sparkle by seeing it move like it does there. All VS, sparkling, round brilliance, can't get enough. That elevation, I love that. Again, these are big, heavier baskets of gold. We did not skimp. We did not cut corners on this one. It is just divinely done, and it's not going to be 79 or 69. 59, 49 even. And you know what diamonds go for if they were 1 carats, by the way? If I got you 6 1-carat diamonds out of the wholesale world right now, those would be about $6,800 a piece. We'd have to times that by 6 of them. So you've got about $42,000 there if they were actual 1 carats at the best case scenario wholesale. Instead, you're shopping them from us, which is better than wholesale, and they are not 1 carats, but they look it. So that all has to do with, again, and gold should be also, we should talk about that, because gold's important too, and we know that. Let's take it even further down than 49 or 39. This is our last time showing it. I'll probably have it back someday, but it won't be this price. So let me put it that way. I could bring this back all day if you want to spend $40,000 or $30,000. We could bring it back. But if you want this value, this is the time to do it. It's not $39. It's not $2,999. By the way, we already have 3 gone. It only leaves me with, oh my gosh, 1 left. I can't believe this. We're selling it out before I even get to the lowest price, and you get $50 off tonight. You got less than 2 hours to take advantage of that, and it's not even $29.99. Think about where these diamonds go, and I know if you're not in the diamond world every day, we are. I am, we are. We're in the diamond world every day, usually dealing with 1-pointers or 2-pointers. These are 34 pointers. The magic size is 33, because that's when you hit the 1/3 of a carat mark. To go up and over that is extremely important, and it's not going to be 29, 28, 27, and there is so much gold. You will love it. This is the one you gift. This is the one that could be your, if you wanted to, treat yourself to a little Easter Sunday gift. This would be an amazing Easter gift, would it not? If you want to give somebody else, because at this point, I'm doing more than just chocolate bunnies and marshmallow little treats. I'm thinking jewelry gifts. This would be an amazing gift to somebody who wants to show that beautiful show of faith, that great, great style every single day. And it really is. It is so wearable. It is that size that is so wearable, so beautifully done, feels great on, looks even better because it's so powerful with that diamond quality. And it's not going to be 27 or 26 or $25.99. It looks like we have one left right now. And that's it. We've already had several spoken for because it's just that popular. And well, it's been, you know, awaited, long awaited. The return is finally here. And I'm going to make it better than 27 or 26 or 25. Let's take it all the way down. We're going to make it $24.99 right here tonight. And you get an extra $50 off. So it'll be $24.49 if you'd like to get it. And you do have to hustle because we only have, it looks like, one left. Jason's got the first one. Jess has the second one. $24.49 among those really big diamonds in these platforms of gold. And that really is what serves as the bezel and the prongs. So it's a dual setting style, and you've got to try it. You will be so glad you did. It's an amazing, amazing piece. And all we got to do is see who's got the last one. We'll give it 60 seconds. We'll be on our way. But that is too valuable to stay here. You know that. When you've got that kind of gold weight and not the ability to make them, because diamond deals like this are not available everywhere else. It's rare to even get them here, which is why we don't see this coming back time and time again. It's not here every day. It's something that we've had a wait list for. This is where, again, there was a ring once upon a time that I know a lot of you own. It's a match to the ring. So we will see. Jason, did you get one? What color did you get? Yellow. You went with the yellow gold, and who was it? Kimberly. Thank you so much, Kimberly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I wish I had the yellow gold. It looks beautiful in yellow as well. So an option for you, Jess, are you taking yellow, white, or rose? Okay, so it sounds like they're not sure what color to get, which I get, because it's really a tough decision to make. Again, big, big bezels and prongs. You may want to stick with the white gold there to match and show off how bright white the diamonds are. $24.49. So that's our big top of the hour. Now let us know if you have any requests as well. We only had one so far, and it was actually a great earring that someone else took instead of the requester, which, you know, again, it always works out that way. So again, you can make a request and let us know what you're looking for. We can show you as many options as possible. There is a blue wing black D opportunity a little bit later as well. And then we have the whole wheel. So we're going to see if you want a 9 carat or if you want a 5 to 6. We've got options for you in blue wing black D. But speaking of the blues, let's get to our zircon. And again, $50 off. You get to take advantage of that for the next couple of hours. And then here we go with the zircon. And let me know if you want the last one. We're officially down to it, because I know we just had Sheila pick up another. So that's another one gone. And then here we go. Last one left. All right. So next up, and this just, that cross is amazing, isn't it? Here comes the blue zircon. Now we can always give you big ones, 10, 15, 20 carats. I wanted to show you one for everybody. Reminds me of the stud earrings we had that sold out instantly the other day. It's 112-78-93, and this zircon is our 1 carat 66. Still a big size, classic mounting, diamonds as far as the eye can see when it's on. And that's what we want to have in our zircon. And still, how lovely is it to prove that zircon with its double refraction giving you more than what the diamonds, and those are VS diamonds still, and yet which is sparkling even more? It's the zircon out of Cambodia. Starlight blue, mined out completely. Had some really big stones of late that a lot of you have been intrigued by, but they have come with some hefty price tags. Just because they're bigger sizes, you know, things like that. Here's where your 52 points in diamonds pairs up with the zircon in this turquoisey, bright, amazing blue. It's like electrified neon blue. And my question is, do we have anybody who loves it? Because if so, you might want to get on the phone lines quickly. Here's what I'll do. We're going to make this $39.99 ring a whole lot more affordable. Please remember they're completely gone. We're one of the few places in the world that has any of this zircon. So this is really, that's the first order of business, is that, remember that. Very, very limited. However, it's also going to be a lot better than $39.99. We're going to put it on the auction block. Why not? Let's get all the lines lit up here. We can do white, yellow, or rose, so it doesn't have to stay as it is, although we do have a lot of favorites. Blue zircon tends to be a favorite in the white gold when we see it that way, but again, totally up to you. If you've got a strict policy on the gold color you like the best, we've got options for you, but here we go. Better value than $39.99. We're putting it on the auction block. We'll start at $1,000. Just to light up these lines here and see what we can do. On a big Monday night, welcome into Mondays. Must see Monday, but I think it's our last. But anyway, here we go. So there we have it, guys. $1,000 to get it started, and that will be that. So here we go, and the last cross is still here if you want it. Even though we moved on, that last cross is here. If you leave it for me, I'll be okay with that. We do have some very large diamond hoops. The ultimate diamond hoops with a size and a shape that you're going to love. So that's going to be coming up as well, but we are looking for $1,000. It's going to be a $10 increment. We should probably do 50 since that's the discount you're getting today throughout the show. But again, nicer deal here to go $10. So that way you still get to bid and discount at the same time. That's even better. So here's our last call. We'll give it 60 seconds to get it started. It's a lot of zircon for $1,000, but I wanted to see if anyone was really keen to the top of the hour values. It's kind of like a two-parter here, from our cross to our zircon, making sure we've got some great opportunities for you when we do have only 1,000 that we're verifying on. You know what? Skip the auction. I don't know what it's been with the auctions of late, but they haven't really been auctioning. You know, the auctions haven't been auctioning, and that's just kind of how it's been. So here's what I'll do instead. We'll stop the clock. We'll have a little chit-chat. We'll do something different. I'm really excited for our zircon lovers. I do have to try this on, but there's also going to be the opportunity here to mix and match it with, let's say, you know, if you've got the stack rings or the wonder rings and you like to build and stack and make it different every day, you can do that as well. The earrings, by the way, that I'm wearing are coming up. They're the 363s in the diamond hoops that are that full inside-out style that we love, but this is got to go. So we're going to skip the auction. We don't have an open. It's okay. We can make it $39.99. But the problem with that is that it's still $39.49 at checkout, and I'm trying to do better so that we can make this St. Patrick's Day that we have together memorable. And what we're going to do is make it even better. We're going to help you out. We're just going to blow it out, and you take your $50 off if you're lucky enough to say yes in time to get it. Let's try it on for you as well so you can see how it's going to look when it's on the hand here. Front and center, top beautiful zircon there, and the round. So lovely. I'll make it $999. It'll be $949 to the first caller. And that's how you make it happen. When you've got a really good 166 and that brightest blue color, and only $949 gets it, and we'll see who's got it, and then it'll be gone. And then here we go, keeping going with all these really cool one-of-a-kinds we have. How about a conch pearl in a big 2-carat 39 size? Who's that for? Lynn, you've got it. We've got a beautiful one. It's actually our third largest conch pearl here. So we'll show it next. You got great taste, Lynn. We'll show it coming up on the way, but $949 is all you'll pay on that one. That's a lot of ring. Over a half carat in diamonds. Look at that tapering on the side. So it builds, gives you the halo around it. That's one of our loveliest of the blue zircons we will see. Take a good look at that one. That's a nice stone. Bright as can be blue. Okay, and then next up, hi, Lynn. Well, this is just a classic, and you know what I really love about this one is we've seen some bigger stones, but what happens is a lot of times the bigger stones have a lot of different colors to them. Wait till you see this. This is still that value. Oh, I love this one so much. This is that value that I just find unbelievable because we've had some really big conch pearls before, but this is one that is 2 carats 39 in the platinum setting. It is done with diamonds as well in the double halo, but alternating on the outside. And then this is all natural. Remember, these are not even polished or enhanced or treated in any way. They're just derived from the queen conch shell. So it's one of the most unusual and exotics of the pearl family. It's even a little non-traditional for a pearl, I must say, but that's what we call them. They're conch pearls, and again, it's a 239 stone in item number 7457. So it will be quick to go. That I can tell you. Because there are a lot of conch pearl fanatics out there, because what we do is price them at all. That there's usually going to be conch pearls out there that you can go look at, but they are strictly museum. That's how rare they are. Any size, any color, any shape, they usually are all in museums to look at. And that's fine, it's great, you can go and see them and be educated to them, but to get one to own and to wear, like a 239 with a carat 13 in diamonds in the platinum setting $17,999 was piece, and there you can see got a little cutout detail. There's actually a little rope texturing on the sides and then a little beadwork. Two separate textures done on the sides and then leading into that double halo. And then this conch pearl, if you need a little reminder of where these come from, we can show you the queen conch shell. It's the sea snail. And the shell is where they're derived. They're deep inside the shell. They're formed naturally, organically within that shell. And so the shell itself, if you ever, you'll know it when you see it, has the multiple colors from a more like light angel skin pink to a deeper pinky red. And this is where a couple of those aspects, which I love how they have it, you know, it's interesting how it's top and bottom there. You have some of the lighter colors playing with those pure pinks as well. So it's working all together and giving you a couple of different little insights. Now we're up very close. When this is on the hand, I gotta be real with you, you're not gonna see that. But this is the example. So there's the queen conch shell. So you can see the different variations of color you have within the nacre of the shell. Same thing here, but again, from a distance, it just looks like pure pink. You've got that really good size. Most of the conch pearls we've had are under a 1/2 carat. Our largest ever was a 463. So this one very, very large as well. It's our 3rd largest here overall, and it will not be $17,999. And to have a carat 13 in diamonds and platinum for the setting and a beautiful one-of-a-kind opportunity where you are getting $50 off as well. Let's make it even lower than $79 or $69.99. Look at how beautiful and true that color is. And we're going to make it only, you know what, skip over $69.99 as well for one color. Obviously, they're all one of a kind. There are no two conch pearls that are ever exactly alike. And we're going to make this one $5,999. And then we do have hoop earrings and Morganite and Tanzanite. And the top of the hour is going to be incredible. We got our Tanzanite wheel coming up. At the bottom of this hour, which is in 10 minutes, we'll do the Congolese wheel. And then at the top of our last hour, which is only 40 minutes away, we'll do the Tanzanites I've been talking about, which is what no doubt everybody's waiting for. The 5.5 and the 6 caraters that are coming down to the most ridiculous low price we've ever seen. So for those of you that are shuffling your feet a little bit, waiting for the right Tanzanite moment, the right moment's in 40 minutes. And we'll give you 3 great options. And that's going to be a lot of fun. But the conch pearls here at $59.49 at checkout. And then we do have some other fantastic pieces for you as well that we will see. And then the the Congolese are coming up as well. And so this is it, guys, $59.49 if you'd like it. Let us know what requests you have. Tanzanite earring drops. I got some 17 caraters. I read some of you guys thought that some of the big earrings might be just too big on the ear. I've never had that happen. I've never had one that's too heavy. Yes, my earlobes are stretched out just because, you know, I try on a lot of earrings and, you know, have been doing that for a long time on TV. But again, none of these earrings are really like heavy, weighty, so you don't need to worry about that. I test drive everything for you because there are things that I reject and won't show because either if there's an issue, a flaw, or anything that's like uncomfortable ever, trust me, it happens. It happens. I just don't show them to you. So you'll never end up with a piece where you go, you know what? I like the way it looked, but I don't like the way it feels. That's not going to happen because, you know, I'm a jewelry lover too and a jewelry wearer as well. So at least, you know, let me test drive these pieces for you and kind of give it the trial run. Make sure it's of proper standards and quality and comfort for you, so everything is. All right, so let's take a look at this. We've got the conch pearl here. That one's here. And Lynn, let me know if you need something a little smaller. I know we have smaller, and I know we have 2 larger. So we can certainly, I'm not sure if that was the exact one you were looking for, but we have quite the variety. I would say we have more variety than anybody else in the conch pearls out there. And then we still are going to see a diaspore a little bit later. Just got some really cool hoop earrings for you that I'm wearing that I just want to show you because we all need a great diamond hoop. The difference is some people like a 1/2 inch, a 1/4 inch, and some of us like bigger hoops. And this is one of the larger ones we do in all of our inventory that doesn't get discounted. As a matter of fact, it's actually on the opposite route right now. It's actually going up in price, but I'm going to go ahead and give you one last opportunity before it does, because I just got word today. So I thought, well, this is a good time, especially during a sale event. Let's bring these out if it's our last chance and last opportunity to bring them to you at this price tag, because obviously with a huge gold weight and with a big diamond weight, that is working together and should have an elevated price going forward. Look at this. This is the inside out oval shaped hoop. I have them in the yellow gold, so you'll see both, but we're going to show you the white and the yellow. And of course there's a rose gold option as well, but it's going to be item number 1110-423. If you know how we operate, if it starts with a 111, that is your automatic clue that there's a big value coming your way. Do you know why? Because the 111s came long before the 112s on the item numbers. So even though you probably don't care about item numbers because it doesn't matter to you, it does when you see the old 111s. And that means you're getting a really old price tag, and that's important as well. So you've got our 3-carat 63 total weight here in the diamonds. That's because, again, oval shape, a longer style, 1.5 inches by 1 1/8. So it means they're not really a big differential between the length and width, but they are still oval, not round. They're intentionally oval, which to me, I don't know about you, but I don't see fake jewelry made in oval hoops very often. Like, you know, if you don't want it to look like you're wearing CZs or synthetic or lab grown, usually you see the rounds, the round hoops. I think the ovals are immediately just sophisticated, high end, and they look more like fine. Then of course there's the diamonds that are 363 and VS stones. Well, they're unmistakable. They are the finest. And then we've got the look that you're gonna see here on. So we can all really understand that this is not a large hoop in the sense that you're not having a hoop that's oversized. It doesn't look too large. It's not pulling at the earlobe. They're not heavy, because I think that's what we always worry about is I want an earring that shows up, but I don't want it to pull and tug, and this does not. And then of course you see all that inside out styling. That's so important to see the diamonds from the all outside front of the outer, and then you see them throughout the inside as well. So it's all diamonds when you see them on. They're beautiful. And that's the yellow gold, by the way. So notice how it's not changing the color of the diamonds at all. It's not making the diamonds look yellow or brown. It's not at all. They're just amazing bright white diamonds. Let's take another look and I'll show you the yellow gold up close as well if you're trying to make that decision. But this is our last call at this price tag. And they're not even going to be, and let me just show you, I know these are going to be mismatched, but it helps to see them, I think, side by side. So see, there's absolutely no variation in your white diamonds there when they're in the yellow gold. They look perfect. They are the best. So you don't have to shy away from yellow gold if that's what you love to wear. You get them in your favorite gold. Same thing for the rose gold too. It'll look fantastic, but there's a better price tag. And so 1.5 inches by 1 1/8. Let me show you how that works. There's also a button release. That's important too. You're not just pulling and tugging them apart. You push this button down, which is in the back, so no one will ever see that. It's right behind your earlobe. And then you actually have that straight post. You're going to pop it right on. And these open up all the way wide, so it doesn't, you know, you're not shimming it onto the ear. They open up, so it makes it really easy access on, off. Then you click it closed, and that's it. That's it. So you've got the 1.5 inches in length. Let me just pop in the ruler so you can know that I'm not telling tales up here. There's your 1.5 inch in the length, and then the 1 1/8. We just go ahead and we look at the actual widest point there. So you look at it as 1 1/8 right there. So that's the differential there between the length and the width. It makes them oval. They're very elongating. They're beautiful on. Let's see who wants a pair. And of course, we've got one of each to show you up close because I feel like that's only fair. I'll try on the white gold as well so you can see how that looks. But it's also going to be better than $8,999, which is the should-be new price. So when I say that things are going up in price a little bit the next time they're manufactured and made, a lot of you probably figure, oh, well, so it's $50 or $100 more. Well, that's the difference here, is that I want to let you know it's not just a couple dollars that things elevate to when you actually take today's gold and diamond pricing into account. It goes back, it's far greater. And that is because, remember, these were made a good 6.5, 7 years ago. That's the first time these were made. I'm wearing them now so you can see them on. They were made some time ago. So that is, obviously, I know that maybe you weren't here 6 or 7 years ago shopping with me because, you know, a lot of people are newer since then. But the gold and the diamond pricing back when these were created was very different. So we're applying those prices, not today's. And that actually saved you thousands of dollars. So we are the leader in value. We would be at $89.99. But the difference is you're not paying that today. And we've got it's a returning favorite. It's a bestseller in hoops. And yet not everybody has one necessarily. We'll change that tonight because I don't know about you, but I don't want to spend $9,000 a month from now if I have an opportunity on this Monday night to save thousands and get it for less than even $39.99. And now why is that significant? Because there's 363 in diamonds. And last time I checked, 1.5 inches in gold and a hoop and a mechanism and a button closure and an internal lock is not free. So right now we're at $1,000 a carat for diamonds and then like $300 for the gold and the labor. Well, the labor is more than $300. The gold is much, much, much more than $300. So there's why that is a value, because right now you're shopping a commercial grade diamond price. If you sit at a table and your job title is lapidary, and you cut diamonds for a living, you don't cut diamonds with saws or tools or Dremels or drills. You cut them with other diamonds. Only diamonds can cut diamonds. So that is why that's significant. When you talk about commercial grade diamonds, there are diamonds that have to be purchased. And sometimes those diamonds make their way into jewelry as well, but those are probably not what you and I are shopping. But there are diamonds that are purchased to cut other diamonds. And that's where you have to pay for those diamonds as well. So that's where that $1,000 a carat commercial grade price comes into play. And yet we got VS diamonds in solid gold, in something you're not only going to love to wear, you're going to be proud to wear. And yet they're not 39. They're not 38 or 37 or 36. We are now at under $1,000 a carat. If we go to $35.99, and I am not done, and you're going to get your $50 off if you shop them this show. And you're going to see that price shoot up to $9,000. Why would you pay that? Jason, let me know what color. Operators, I do need to know what color gold you have, because the deal is this. The current inventory is what I can sell at this price. If we have to make more, the price will go up. So now we get to take 35 and make it even better, and we already have a white gold and a yellow gold, one of each gone. Just like that. We're going to make this a lot more affordable, and they will not be $35.99. Welcome in to our halfway point of our St. Patty's Day sale, and this one is going to be $3,499, but you get $50 off that as well. And this is the chance and the moment, because look at that price. More than double it has to be going forward. Don't pay $9,000. Get them for $34.49. Get your $363 in the amazing diamonds and make them yours in white or yellow. Obviously, let me show you the match pair of the white gold. That's where it sounds like most are going right now. And again, when they're gone, they're gone. And there they are with the button release. So that's going to be all. It just instantly locks when you push them together, and you'll hear them click close. We have Marissa's request coming up. Also, we had a blue zircon request. Who's that for? Okay, so we have a request for Constance here. This is so cute. It's a little whimsical crescent moon design that we'll have. Then we have Marissa's request, and then we have our Congolese wheel coming up. So lots of good things coming up here on the way. But if you want the hoop earrings, and we do have a yellow, okay, so there's another yellow gold. Actually, yellow gold is tied now. We got 2 in yellow, 2 in white already spoken for. So there they are on their way out, $34.49. Congratulations. If you're getting one, they're really superb value. We cannot do that going forward. This is your moment and your opportunity to get them. $34.49 only. We'll give them 60 seconds. Then we got a couple requests lined up here, including drop, dangle, hoops. What do? Well, they've got little like fringes of diamond bezel sets hanging from the hoop. We'll do those coming up. And also the blue zircon is on the way as well. So final 50 now. That's 50 seconds remaining at $34.49. Gosh, I love those hoops. If you are addicted to hoop earrings, but you're maybe ready to upgrade, or you want a larger style, or you know those tend to be really flattering on you, I think they're flattering on everybody. This is the way to get them, and 35 seconds remains. Okay, so we've got the most beautiful pendant coming up. It's a little touch of whimsy, yes, in a blue zircon crescent moon and little star design. That'll be on the way. This is so pretty. It reminds me a lot of the ring we had, which I think is still available at $9.99 if anybody would like it. We have a final few seconds remaining. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so glad you're with us tonight. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Let's move on to this pendant really quickly, and then we're going to see a fabulous other totally different style of hoop earrings, but they are going to be a little more of the mirror finish with the dangling diamonds. So we'll see those next, but this is a pendant. This is the top of the pendant. So I'm just going to set it down here so you can see that it's a crescent moon with the one diamond on one side and then the blue zircon on the other. It's item number 1126968, and we have the 170 blue zircon in the round. That's going to be at the base. So again, where you see the diamond, that's your bail. Your favorite chain is going to go right through this top, and then it's going to sit vertically on the neckline. It's a carat 70 with a 1-point diamond accent, round brilliant, full cut. And if anybody would like this one, and I'm going to remind you of the ring that we had earlier in case you just tuned in, we had a ring that would go really, really well with this because it was around in the same size. So it might be a great match set here that you have the opportunity to get. But the ring was only $9.99. The pendant's going to be half that. We'll make it $499 for this pendant. And it can also be done in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Take a look at this on the hand here so we can see. And this is always a little more of an odd look because it's obviously made for a chain to go through it, not the tweezers, but you can see here the length it's going to give. And then we'll show you the length here with the ruler because it's going to be a little bit, I think it's a little under an inch. Yeah, just a bit under an inch there, about 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. Do want to remind you of the ring. There's the ring that has a very similar size stone. Actually, the ring is a carat 66. I don't know if the ring looks like a smaller stone. To me, it looks much larger. So, I don't know if that's right on the ring, but I'll tell you what, you got a chance to pick up the ring for $9.99, the pendant for $4.99, yes. The whole set for under $1,500, and really that pendant is $449 at checkout. Here's what it looks like from a distance away, so you can see what that's all about. That bright, bright, bright as can be blue color from a distance there, and then we'll go right back up close, and we can also pop in the ring if you missed that earlier, up close and personal as well. But again, all mirror finished gold for your crescent moon, your diamond. I love that that just looks like a little star off to the side, and then you've got your zircon right at the base of the crescent moon. And a ring. Here's the ring that's here for $9.99 as well. Yeah, that was one of our Brazilian stones, Jason. Yeah, I don't think it was here yesterday, but we can definitely find it for you. Okay, coming up next, we've got Marissa's request for some hoop earrings. Those are a lot of fun. They're a click and closure hoop. They're actually going to be diamonds visible from the side. This is not an earring that you're going to see diamonds as much from the front. It's diamonds from the side profile, which is how a lot of people see our earrings. Let's take a look at these. See how from the front they look like that you can see the fringe, but you really see the beauty of them from the side profile. And this is what I love. You've got all these different diamonds, 6 of them all together, in a hoop earring that's item number 1113266. They're playful. They're fabulous. They got a little movement. See how when the earring is rather still, they still have that little bit of dance to them because the bezels all set on these O-rings to face outward. Now, obviously, I have them facing the same direction so that you can see them when I turn them. But there's a great open bezel in the back, but you're really going to be aware of how you put them on so that you have the diamonds facing the outside. But they do look like this, and then I'll show you here how they look from a distance away, and we'll give you a measure because obviously the diameter of the hoop is a little bit less than where the drop is. But these are just, you talk about what takes you to the next level of what we all have as a hoop. But to see something like this is very different, and it's going to be just under 3/4 of an inch with including that fringe, about 5/8 there. And then you've got this really special white, yellow, rose gold option, 55 points in diamonds. But again, when a lot of people see our hoop from the profile like that, that's very important. So you'll see one on here. They're really fabulous. And they make a great idea for a second piercing as well if you like to stack your hoops. And this is going to be, you know what, let's make these easy, $6.99. They'll be $6.49 at checkout. They're incredibly affordable for what they are. And let me make sure I have the right one for you. I'm just going to set one down. And obviously there's no good way to show these because they have all that movement. But I want to make sure I actually need the other one here so I can show you the proper way. But again, there's a left and a right design for that reason. So you see them here and you realize, okay. So I want to make, just pay a little extra attention to how you put them on so that you're ready to go when they are on. They're facing the big open part of the bezel because there's a different look on the other side. So we want to make sure that you know that you wear the open bezel out up front so you can see again how they look when they're on. So hopefully this will help you give you an idea here. See how when they're straight on, you see the gold, but it's just kind of dangling and fringy. And then from the side profiles where you're going to see all those fabulous diamonds. So again, when you see that from the side, which a lot of people do on our hoop, that's what they're going to look like. And then you just kind of shake them out before you put them on so that you have that perfect little lined up fringe there, okay? So let's go back to the wheel and show you what they look like. I'll hold them up for you. And it has been an all earring and pendant kind of night. So we'll change that up with our wheels coming up next. But there's the look. That would be the back. So you can still see how there's still plenty of open work in the back. And then you've got the front there also well done. So $6.49 if you'd like them. So Marissa, I hope those are what you're looking for. If not, let me know. And then we'll get a move on because we actually have our big Congolese wheel coming up now. This is our bottom of the hour special. I've got what has been our most popular stone of late requested. Hold on, we may have another request to get to. And I hope you'll get them in if you have them because obviously it's a great day to save some money. And then who are these for? Susan, she's on the line with Jason, right? Hi, Susan. I was overhearing you talking about the 7-pointer, and I have it right here. This is I love the chain too. It's a 22-inch chain. I believe it's 112-6879. And this is the 7-point Brazilian Paraiba. And the reason that is so important is because it is the original find. So 6879, couple requests to get to. That's our Brazilian Paraiba with the 22-inch chain that comes with it, done in platinum for the pendant. And then you've got the 18 points in diamonds, which are also those larger bezel set stones. And we're going to show it on the hand. Yeah. Of course, the back is going to look very similar as far as the cutout details, but notice how it does sit up a little bit. So it's not flat on the neckline. You see there how it's going to sit up a little bit. It's got some great basket work, so it lifts it up off the neckline. And then you see the back, you're going to see a lot of open space because that is part of the design. Part of the design is to see a lot of that skin through it. And then we'll show it on the hand here for you as well so you can get an idea of the size. This is one only, and it's only $9.99 to get that piece, which is pretty amazing when you think about even the 22-inch chain that's coming with it, how large that is. And yes, it is $9.99, but really $9.49 if you'd like it tonight because we got the $50 off. So that's going to be our 7-point Brazilian Paraiba with that one centered up in the middle, big diamonds as well, and that is sold. Now, we also had another request for a pearl. And this is for Constance as well. Take a look at this. This is our white pearl out of that South Sea variety we rarely see. And then it's got mother pearl on the sides. So really well done here. It's super cool, rare, different, bold, all the things we like in jewelry so often. 7832 is the item number here. 7832, and we are on our way. Again, big Congolese wheel coming up, then our 20 minutes away from the big Tanzanite extravaganza. It's what we are all waiting for. I know it, I get it, I can't wait. They're huge values, 5 to 6 carats. You're gonna lose your minds. And even if you thought you were done with blue wings, you might wanna get one for the road because they are so good, what I have tonight. But let's talk about this South Sea pearl. It's a 14 karat gold design. It's in white gold only, and it's really about the shimmering, beautiful quality of a very large 10.5 millimeter South Sea pearl to start. And then you're also getting the mother of pearl custom carved on the sides. Not just a sliver either. Sometimes mother of pearl can be very flat. This has some dimension to it, as you see there. So that's going to act as your surrounding of the pearl. And then diamonds, top and bottom. That's going to be another 9 points in diamonds, and that's a 215 total weight on the mother of pearl. The 10.5 millimeter pearl has that same gorgeous pastel purple and pink we want to see. Really lovely there, and we will make this a deal. It's a deal. It's only going to be $1,399, and that would be your $50 off. We'll make it $1,349. Thank you so much. Thanks, Susan. Thanks for shopping the Brazilian Paraiba. That's how it's done. She said, well, there's something I have my mind on. If I'm going to get $50 off tonight, I better take advantage of it. That is a great idea. So here we go with this pearl on the hand. Wow, what a piece. Look at that. It's kind of like, it just shows the glow from a distance away. You get more glow when you see it from afar, don't you? And we know that these are unforgiving lights for pearls, certainly bright, hot spotlights like this, but that pearl's having no trouble at all. Showing off the purples and the lavenders, the blues and the greens and the pinks, and then the mother of pearl has its own way. There's all kinds of different quality of mother of pearl. Most of it, not all that exciting. This, you see, it's got that really beautiful, also that glow, much like the South Sea pearl. And this is not a cultured pearl. That's the difference between a cultured pearl and a South Sea pearl, is that this was really formed in the wild, so to speak, not cultured in a pearl farm, not given that little head start by man. It's actually going to be natural from the mollusk, from the depths of the ocean. So that's very important there. And that's $1,349 if you'd like the white pearl, and that's our biggest size of white pearl actually that we have in the inventory as well. So $1,349, and then we'll get to our Congolese stones. If we have satisfied all the current requests that we have, it is time for the Congolese blue-green tourmalines to come out to play, and that's what's happening next. And get ready because there's a huge markdown, and there are our best ones here. The big sizes, the great colors, the really pretty blues and greens together, but $1,349. I hope that's what she's looking for there. Let me know if it is, or if it isn't, we can go back to the drawing board. Now, there are two big specials in wheels tonight. One is now, the other is coming up in 18 minutes. So you're going to pretty much see a back-to-back on our best values here of the entire holiday evening we've got. So let's get to our Congolese stones, all individual one-of-a-kinds. I'll tell you, we're going to need a little bit of room here because they're each huge. My only hesitation here is that I don't usually like to put really, really crazy high-end museum pieces on a wheel together because I don't want to take anything away from them on an individual basis. But I want you also, with these particular stones, the Congolese they have strong similarities, but they have differences. So I really want you to see everything that's within a like carat weight beside each other so you can really choose the one that is best for you. Because maybe you like an emerald cut. Maybe you want the oval and the bridge. Now, if you're a round fan, we've got two in the round cuts to choose from. So the oval, one round, the emerald cut, which you see the yellow gold, and the other round, which is just stunning, are all available at the same crazy low price. We're dropping all four down to one low price to make this really simple and easy for you tonight. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. We're so glad you're with us tonight. If you have anything you're thinking about from earlier in the show, we've only got about an hour and change left. That is it. It does go by quickly. And again, the discount goes away at the end of our show. Yes. Any questions? Did she get the hoops? Oh, they're fabulous. They're so much fun. Thank you so much. Enjoy them. Here's what we'll do on our quartet of lucky Congolese. And I think we're all the lucky ones because we get the benefit of the discount and the great sale and the blowout price tag on all four. But better yet, it's about the extra discounting I'm giving first. I know $50 is great. We'll all take it. But the discount where I'm taking these tonight, when they started, I kid you not, $59.99 and up on all four of these examples, and you've got to just simply pick out your favorite and see how each one's a little different. Like, I love the blues coming through on the emerald cut. I would say the blues are strongest probably in your left round and your emerald cut in the back, center. Here's your oval in the bridge. Let me walk you through carat weights because they're all going to be a minimum. Well, the smallest one is the three. Okay, tell me, which one do you think looks the smallest? Because the one I thought looked at the smallest, interestingly enough, is one of the bigger ones, and the one I think looks the biggest is actually the smallest. So that's why I ask you to listen to what I'm going to tell you here, because hopefully it's about what the stone looks like. They're all large, but my smallest stone up here is actually this one. Carat weight wise, it's a 379. That's the smallest carat weight, 379. Then I go up to the 464, which is the emerald cut right here in the back. That's a 464. It has 71 points in diamonds. The next largest is a 498. It'll be the other round over here on the right side. And then our largest of them all is actually right here up front in the oval. That is a 544. As far as diamond weights go, well, the biggest diamond weight's going to be, you know where, the left side. Carat 11 here in that floral double halo. 71 points here around the emerald cut. Your fabulous other round option here, 26 points in diamonds. That'll be the lightest diamond weight. And then we go to the bridge in the front. Remember, that is the largest carat weight. And that bridge mounting is going to have 26 points as well. Actually, they're even there. So now you pick which one you like the best. That's the tough decision. That's the challenging part. But if you love sparkle, if you know who you are. If you love a round because you love sparkle, you got two choices. If you like the sophisticated elegance of an emerald cut, you're probably going with the back center. The oval's pretty cool. It's got a lot of the blues, powerful blues and greens together, set up a little higher, but diamonds running underneath it. So you see the flare of the diamonds from within it. You see it through the stone. It's really unique. Take a look at all of them. We're going to get them all out the door. They got to go. Every single one of them's got to be spoken for. Big sale event going away in about an hour and 13 minutes. But this is your chance. We've got 73 minutes to shop the sale. I'm reducing everything. This is not just a quartet. It's a blowout wheel of Congolese stones. And none of them will be $59.99. That was the lowest price of all four to begin with. And now we've got to take them even lower than that, and you will love what we've got in store for you. But you do have to dial in quickly because your favorite is probably somebody else's favorite. So feel free to just dial in very quickly because they're not $59, $49, $39, or $29. And these are the big ones. The big, the grand, the blue greens, the awesome, everything we love about Congo stones are here. And this is that newer find. There's an even newer find out of Brazil, but these are the Congolese stones, but they have that blue-green. And we'll know probably in a matter of probably within the next 6 months what it is that is the elements within it that make it in the colors they are, that are so really reminiscent of Paraibas. And is it copper? Is it manganese? Is it some kind of variation of those? Is it something else entirely? We will be able to let you know, but I'll tell you right now, it is $29. You know what? Let's go lower. And Jason, what'd you pick up over there? That's awesome. Thank you so much. That's the band ring from yesterday. I love it. Here's what I'll do. We're going to make this better than $29.99. I will make them better than even $2,500. I just, the big Congolese like this, they don't go for this price. You know it and I know it, and they usually go no matter what because they're just beautiful, rare examples of stones. But we are taking them significantly lower. So all you have to do is dial if you want one. You have a favorite, I know. We're going to go even lower than I was supposed to because that's what we got to do to move jewelry in the last 72 minutes we have of our St. Patty's Day 2025. So this is your chance to pick up whatever you like, and no, they're not going to be even 25 or 24 or 23 or 22, even $2,000. $19.99 would do I think the best case possible. Get them out the door. That's what we're going for. We'll go even lower than that. And when there are big examples of stones, remember they have to have so much significant gold weight to hold those larger stones. You're getting diamonds that really are very appropriate for the mountings as well. So whether you want to go with a large diamond weight like a carat plus, or whether you want to keep it a little bit toned down, the options are all up here, and yet nothing is going to be $1,999 on this entire wheel. This is how we shop the best of the best. And on holidays, we don't mess around. We know what an honor it is to have this time together on these special holidays. We really do cool things. And this is jewelry that's available any and every given day we do. But to have a discount like this, our job is to move them all out. Our job is to give you that extra discount plus your $50 off just as a bonus at checkout. And all you do right now is dial in because they're not $19.99 either. So now we're going extreme under cost. Better believe it. All four are already under our own cost. Sometimes it's what you got to do just to move jewelry because negative cash flow is still cash flow. So here we are looking at a better than $19.99 deal. Tell me which one you love. Again, the big round, I cannot get over this round here with the carat 11 diamonds. You tell me what your favorite is. We'll try them on. We'll give you the graphics. We'll show the details if you missed just the audible list of all the carat weights that I gave, but they're not 19. I'll keep on going. They all got to go. Every single one of them. We're at the top of the hour almost, and we have that Tanzanite wheel coming up that is absolute record-breaking, record-setting. We're going to set all kinds of new records tonight for Blue Wing Block D. And if you have a friend or someone you know, you might want to guide them to TVON.com right about now because they need to get Blue Wings too. Everybody needs a Blue Wing before they're gone, and we are going to set a record tonight for Blue Wing Block D pricing. But first, the Congos. How about 1,899? How about 1,888? Okay. Well, this is going to be a serious value, and all I can say is good luck and congratulations. Because here's your biggest value on Congolese stones we've ever seen. And they're not 1,888, and they're not 1,799. We're going to go even lower, $1,777. And you get $50 off that, so they're $1,727, and you get the free sizing, the free gold color change. We can change gold on any one of them, actually. I know they're white and yellow right now. They're all white except for this one. This one's in the yellow. The rest are in white gold. You can change them to anything you want. Get your ring size. Get it shipped to your house for free as well. Yes, Jess. You got it. Emerald Cut's going to be item number 1125887. It's right now in the yellow gold. Here's what it looks like on the hand. That one is already gone, I believe, and that'll be $1,727. How can we help you? Who's next? Look at the size of that emerald cut. That was the 464 with the 71 points in diamonds. Yes. Front center gone. That's the big one. That one's gone now too. That's 5859. So thank you so much. That's the 544 with 26 points in diamonds. That's the double row that runs underneath it in the bridge style. That one is spoken for. And Jess, do you have the emerald cut for sure? Oh, yes. So we only have two left, and oh my goodness, it's the rounds. Go figure. The two rounds are what are hanging out here left. Yes. The one on the right side. You got it. The right side is going to be, how about that? Item number is 1126227. That would be the one you see here, which is the 498. And just shy of 5 carats. And that one's going to have a diamond weight of 26 points as well. And I think Andy's got that one. Yes. You got it. The back of the bridge. You got it. Here's the back of the bridge mounting, and it looks like we are down to one left, and there is the back, and look at how clean that stone is. And you can see how the finishing, that's going to be your support, is where the diamonds are set. But that's also acting as the under gallery for the ring because everything else is set up above that. So congratulations, and Andy, you got that round. All right, so we have one left. And I'll move that one aside because that was just a closer look at the back side. And here's the only one, I don't know. It's got the biggest look. And it does have the largest diamond weight, and that is item number 112-4597. Thank you so much on the Congolese stones. Well done. One left. It's got to go. Looks sensational. That's a really good stone right there. And thank you so much on the oval, the emerald cut, and the other round. They are spoken for. Well done there. And let's give it a final 30 seconds. We'll have time for a couple more items before we get to our top of the hour. Yes. I always like them in the white gold better. That's just my own personal opinion. That round in particular, I would say if it had any yellow in it or any more green, I really like that one though the way it is. That's my own personal preference. You're certainly able to do what you like. I do love these in the white gold. And let me just try this one on here so you can see that's the 3 carat 79. But as we all saw, it doesn't look like a 379. I thought that was the biggest look up there of all four. And sometimes they do that, right? Where it's just a larger face for the carat weight. So look what that does. And it's got a carat 11 in diamonds around it. And it's $17.27 at checkout. And I think that one may be gone to Jason's caller. It's our last of the Congolese left. Yes, go ahead. 3.79, you've got it. Congratulations. That means they are all sold out. Enjoy. Thank you so much. Here's what I'm going to do is just a brief look at this Paraiba because it is a blue-green with enormous neons. Oh, yeah. And it's a 228. Look at that. Pear shape, bridge mounting. What a day to be discounting that one. That's my job. We're discounting. I still can't get over what I just did on those Congos. So again, congratulations. But here we go with a really stunning Paraiba. Pear shape. Item number is 112-2743, and it's a 228 Paraiba with a bridge with a 94-point diamond weight around it. Wow, that's good. Now that's hot stuff right there. And one of our larger stones that we have in the blue greens, it's right in front of your eyes. And could not be any better, could it? For neons, watch this in the darkness. I'll shadow the light and look at the glow. It just got more powerful with that glow. So this is a new markdown on our Paraiba, one of our bigger stones here, certainly. We know that. And we're so proud of it. It's a huge, huge value. And I'm so excited. We are only now 5 minutes away from the big blue wing top of the hour that is going to be so monumental. And stay with us. We do have a big stone too, but there is going to be the 5-6 carats are amazing. So here's what I'll do on this one. Win the bridge. If you want to change the gold color, you may, and it was $29,999. I am abandoning everything you've ever known about Paraiba pricing tonight because it's our big old fantastic St. Patrick's Day sale. So we're going to make this real simple and easy right now, and it's not going to be $29,000 or $19,000. I've had this for as low as $16,999. It is the 228, which puts it in that upper end, upper echelon of all the carat weights we have. There are only a couple stones that are larger, and they tend to be a little more cloudy. This one you can actually manage to see the diamonds reflecting through it because they do run underneath down the middle. How about that glow that it's even casting to the diamonds underneath it? Here's what it looks like on the hand. Oh, this is my favorite stone. And it's so tough to get bigger sizes with great clarity and top neon. You're getting it all right here, right now. There are two ways to wear it. Let me pop it on the other way for you as well so you can see what that would look like going away from the hand. And yes, we are going to make it better than even $15,000 here tonight. It's been a while since we brought out some of the big Paraibas. They've been a little bit hesitant to bring them out. I think there's some consideration of maybe just hanging on to them like the rest of the gem world is doing, holding on, waiting to see what kind of new prices they incur. I mean, that's kind of the deal, right? Everyone's creating a little bit of it's like a forced monopoly on the stones. Because if you're holding on to them, if you're not releasing them, there's very little of it to begin with, and you hold on to it, it really increases the value, it increases the demand, and it essentially really suffocates the supply. Then what happens? The prices go up and up and up. They've been doing that for a long time, like ever since 1989 when they were very first discovered. They've been going up ever since. We're going to make this simple and easy. It's not going to be $16,000 or $15,000 or, like I said, even $14,999. I will go lower by a bunch. We're going to save you a ton of money, and we're going to make this down to our new low price. This is as low as it gets. It's $12,999 plus your $50 off. Every little bit helps, and you've got savings beyond right here and now. So that is an important Paraiba in a monster size with a great mounting too. And that one will be, yep, $12,999, $12,949 actually. And then we are just about ready for our Tanzanite blowout. It is a true blowout in every sense of the word. We also have diaspore still to come, and that Morganite, that pretty pink Morganite that I showed you earlier also is coming up. So there's a lot happening in tonight's show still to come in this last hour. It's going to be a pretty big last hour. That's the pink Morganite. Gorgeous color, isn't it? And then we also have the big Tanzanite, and what's most important is we're 2 minutes away from the ultimate Tanzanite blowout. And just for the record, if you want to go a 9-carat size, I'm also going to have the 929, but I want to get to the blowout first. But just know that if you want the 227 mountain of diamonds with this 9-carat 29, I may have to steam clean that, so I may have to show that another day, but that is the 929 with that 227 of diamonds around it. Just FYI, but the blowout's coming up. We got a really significant value there for you. So that's all happening. And then of course, only a couple of pieces left from the show. There are a couple of hoop earrings from earlier. I do have the heart-shaped yellow zircon and the big pink zircon, and that's about it. Maybe the white pearl. I don't think that got a home yet. That was by request. I think that's still here. So other than that, again, you want to call and ask, but I really want to make sure that we get this top of the hour kicked off on time here, because it's what everybody is waiting for. And then do not forget about this Paraiba pair. That just should really go at $12,999 for a 228. Give it some thought and consideration. Certainly worthwhile. It's certainly undervalued at that price tag. It should never go that low when we're talking about Paraiba that looks strong in its blue-green like that is. If it's neon, that's what should go for more money. And that's the thing. So many are just too included to give you any neon. They tend to be a little more hazy. That stone is sharp. So let's get to it. We've got our big top of the hour here. I'm going to set them up first, and then we'll officially welcome you, and we'll make sure everybody gets a nice little advantage, like a jump start on picking out your very favorite of these 3 incredible blue wing block Ds, all on blowout that we have coming up for you. Let's get started. We're going to start with the cushion cut square. So this is how we begin. And again, this is the makings of a very important value. When I know a lot of you have one or 2 or a few, this is going to be, though, kind of last call if you need one for just the collection in general, or if you don't have one yet. Look at what we're going to see here in some of our very best, and we're going to walk you through carat weights, but they're all going to be over 5, and one of the 3 is going to be over 6 carats. This is classic in the oval with that halo design, and then we have something very unusual. I think the square cushion is just a really nice way to do a band meets a square cushion. Love how it cinches in and has that split design. Then we go over here. This is the more unique, but really a great stone. All 3 blue wing block Ds, and I wish they would all sit up at the same angle that pear shape does, because this one actually, I want to show you what it does. It's so wide. Do you see how it actually sits up? It's a little bit, that's a big stone in the middle that it actually doesn't even, look, the band doesn't even sit down on the wheel, because it's really, again, just kind of top heavy because that stone being the size it is and just the shape of that mounting. But again, if you see that up close in front and center, it's beautiful red flashes. We've got the oval doing the same. So the question is going to be, do you like the really unusual artistic design of the pear shape? Do you want to have the square cushion, which is also, it's got a lot of gold weight, and I love that it's wider in the band but then split, so it gives it a lot of interest. And then you have the classic, which I really feel like the most classic of all would definitely be that oval, because it creates a beautiful classic halo around it and then gives you the big stone. Let me walk you through carat weights, then we'll just tell you a little bit about what's happening here, because this is not going to be one to miss. This is our 553 in the pear shape, and then it's got this really cool, almost reminds me of our crescent moon earlier. It's got this sweep of pave diamonds. Diamond weight over there is going to be 26 points. Then we go to the cushion cut, the 539. That's actually the smallest one up there, and you know what that means. We're going to go larger. There is a 6 carat on the right, but there's our 5 carat 39 cushion cut square with 86 points in diamonds. And then last, but most really, is the oval. That's the biggest stone up there, is the oval shape on the right side of your screen, and that oval is a 615. It's actually going to be where the most value lies on a per carat level. So excited we have these for you. This is what I've been waiting for. I have been hoping and anticipating that we've got a few Tanzanite collectors or lovers out there tonight that we can really treat to a serious Museum Reserve Blue Wing Block D trio, but there's one thing missing. On this St. Patrick's Day, these 3 pieces are going to be a blowout price. We're so glad you're with us tonight. Again, we have our last hour already here, so welcome on in. We're so glad you're with us. My name is Lauren Blair. This is TVON. We've got literally 57 minutes, so not a lot of time, but quite the value on the way. So again, we'll walk you through the carat weights, we'll walk you through the diamond weights, but it is not going to be too late yet. We're getting near that time where it's going to be soon too late to get your blue ink block Ds because the collection is wrapping up. We have very little left, so I want to make sure you get in on a favorite. Pear-shaped, cushion-cut square oval, I would say out of the 3, you know the most exotic would be considered to be that square cushion because that's a wasteful cut to do. Really important. But I think we have, and this is what I love about this trio, is that in addition to the greatest value, these are all going to be really well priced, but also they're really, really something for everybody. No matter if you like a traditional design or something a little more asymmetric and different and artistic, they're all there. And we're going to give you simply the best value that's ever been done. And they've all been offered on the show before. You've seen them before. They've been aired. They've been presented. They've been on. And yet we just need to bring a good old St. Patrick's Day price tag. So that's what we're going to do. And all you do is let me know which one is your favorite. And again, let's walk you through those carat weights again with diamond weights. This is the 553, 26 points. Then we have the 5 carat 39 with 86 points. So you're getting the biggest diamond weight right there in the middle. And then we go to the 6 carat. It's a 615. That's wearable every day, I think, because of the classic style of the setting. And that's going to be a 22-point diamond weight. White, yellow, or rose. You do get your choice of gold color on any one of them. And we need some collars. How much have they been? Well, $79.99 was the price tag on all 3. So that makes it pretty simple and straightforward. They were $79.99. We change everything you've ever known about Tanzanite deals right now. Please remember that also maybe we can remind you that there is either 5 carat 39 up to a 615. So your better per carat price tag is going to be on the right side in the oval, but they're all going to be outstanding. And that's really what's so important here because remember the 539's in the middle. These are coming down to the lowest prices we've seen on Museum Reserve ever. So that's why I'm so excited about it because when it comes to value and there's a lot of people that wait and look at the different styles and aren't sure where to go, well, maybe just let the value speak to you. And remember the fact that we are doing a money-back guarantee as well. When you get these pieces at home, even though this is in a sale event today for our holiday, you still get a money-back guarantee. So you get that time to really see it and experience it, wear it and try it on at home. Make sure it's the right piece for you. That's number 1. Then you're also getting to get your gold color. That's free too. So any change you make on the gold color, we do all the work. You pay nothing for it. You get the gold and you get the size of your choice and you get it shipped to the doorstep for free. So you have total luxuries here from really the quality of the stones, which are the best out there and up. It's everything you could want in a great value. Take a look at this so we can really make sure you get the greatest value, and we're going to blow them out right now. Do not wait. This is your chance to get something special, and whether you're adding to the collection or you want to get your first, maybe it's your only, this is where I would start. Look at the 615 on the hand. There's the oval right here, and no, they are not going to be 79 or 69 or 59. We're blowing them out. When I tell you that I've had a number of Museum Reserves for the last many months, it's been about 6 months of bringing you Museum Reserve. Everything that was set aside, there are a lot of museums in this world. A lot of museums that house gemstones or have rolling exhibits that are gemstone related. Well, they want to obviously have a blue wing block D. Our best were set aside from 6 years ago. After we had sold through all the traditional blue wings, oh, this one I have a feeling is going to be a favorite. I really do. Look at how that looks when you see that subtle little curve in towards the center, really showing off the cushion cut. I love that there's a double row in diamonds down the middle and then outer rows that bow out a little bit. That's a great ring, and very unusual for us to see a larger band style first that shows off that bigger stone, but it's not going to be $59.99. So remember, all the stones that were sold out, we had to really dive into the Museum Reserve because y'all weren't done. Y'all didn't have one yet. We really had to say, okay, we're going to have to sacrifice the Museum Reserve pieces. This pear shape is just fiery. And look at how, when you see it on, you realize this side is more open. One band comes around, the other band meets up with this beautiful pave that's really following the line of the pear shape to give it that perfect little asymmetric frame. What a ring. And trust me, that's when you wear on the, oh, I love it on the index finger. Look at this. Just real quick, because that's such a piece that I think is really begging for that like middle finger or index finger view where it's really set up, and then you can really see the diamonds on the side profile here, right? See how they wrap around and give you that dimension. We're not going to do $59.99. They're the top tier you can get. They're incredible values already. If we were doing 800 a carat like everybody else, well, we'd have a deal, because then you're still getting a better quality here than you can buy anywhere else on the planet. But we're not asking for 800 a carat. Heck no, that would still be where we're at now. Essentially, well, actually $42.40. If we went to the lowest carat weight there and gave it an $800 carat price tag, that would be $4,240, free gold and diamonds. That's not where I'm leaving these rings, because you know by now, we're not just the leader in Tanzanite quality, we're the leader in Tanzanite pricing as well. How can one be the same as the other? You have to pay more for better quality, right? That's how it always works. Typically in jewelry, we are the exception. We are the exception to that rule, and it's a great exception because it's what gives you the opportunity to get the best in the world for a great price tag, collect more than one if you want to, get superstar pieces, get gifting ideas as well. I was saying give a call to anybody who doesn't have one yet, because if they don't have one, this would be a prime opportunity to get a special stone, not $42, not $39.99. We need some callers on the phone lines. We're about to light up these lines and make sure you get the deal of a lifetime. This is it. And you know what? We may skip the 9 carat because the way these values are, there's nothing that I have in the entire inventory that can compare to what we're doing right now on this wheel. And they're not even $2,999 already so far. We're looking at a price tag that's going to beat everybody else out there when everyone else is offering block C at best. At $29.99 on a 615, you should know that that oval right now is like $480 a carat for the oval. I'll do better. And we're starting to get busy on the phone lines because now we're all seeing the deal. We're seeing the blowout take place right before our eyes. And I've done enough of these blue wing block Ds to know what per carat is going to make it the record setter. And tonight, March 17th, 2025, is that day. It's that day we take you to the very, very top of what we have and bring you the best price possible. All part of our St. Patrick's Day celebration, and you're not even going to pay whatever price I end up with. You're going to pay better because you get $50 off for the next 51 minutes, and now that's it. 50 minutes left to go. That's it. Take what you love, get as many as you can. They are collectible, they are rare, they are special, and they're not going to be $29.99. It's go time. And we've already got a lot of people asking about the cushion cut, I can hear. So cushion cut, pear shape, both being talked about. Remember, the largest one up there is the oval. That's going to get you over 6 carats, and let's take them even lower than even 29 or 28 or 27. Come on in, because we're giving away jewelry tonight. We've got a final call to do it, and this is your one and only chance to get the Blue Wing Museum Reserves in this size for this price. Everything I have in this size is right up there. And we are crazy busy because you know why? You know how limited they are. You know once they're gone, they're gone. We can't leave them here, and we're certainly not giving them to the museums because you guys are taking them. And it's up to you. I always say museum optional. So once you get it at home, you decide whether you want to make a little mini museum in your home, whether you want to just call your jewelry box or your safe or wherever you keep your jewelry. If you want to keep it and call it the museum, go ahead. But this is your chance when they're under $27.77. Not going to last. I can tell you that. We already have verifications going on all 3. Do not wait to get your favorite. Remember, you are changing the gold color if you want to, but there's no extra charge for that. You don't pay a penny more for that. It's not 27. What can I tell you that hasn't been said? It is the lowest price. I think we're already there. I'm happy to calculate prices per carat for you if you can't at home, because again, maybe you don't have a calculator handy. I will tell you, this is just blowout central. 27.77, they're not. Thank you. We're already verifying on the, I know, I hear you on the cushion. A lot of people talking about that cushion cut in the middle with that large diamond weight. What about $26.99? Or better yet, $2,599. You will not pay that. Let's go even lower. I really have some abilities here to make sure that we take records and break them, shatter them, go past any kind of record-breaking pricing we've done so far in all my many, many years, and I have offered a lot of blue wing, And at this point, just about everyone I've ever offered is sold. We're down to the final few. So it's not a time to wait. And let's make them even better than $25.99 when already, I'm just going to say that at this price right now, at $25.99 before the discount, you would be looking at a per carat of only $422. Wait, is that possible? Oh my gosh, we've already done it. We've already broken and went past all record breakers. I'm at $422 a carat before your $50 discount. Wait, let's see, $25.49 on the 6 carat 15. That would be $414 a carat on the right side oval. You're not even paying that. This is why you pick one up. Try it. All you can do is try it. Let us send it to your house, then you decide. See what you like, see what you want to do, see what, if you want to get all three, you can get all three. Keep the one that's your favorite. It's up to you, but they're not $25.99. This is going even lower, and if you haven't dialed, please start dialing now. Otherwise, I just don't think you're going to get a chance. This is too rare and too special to be at this price, and I don't care. I'm doing it anyways. It's the St. Patrick's Day celebration. Yes. We got it. The middle on the hand again. You got it. That's $76.43. This is the big 5 carat 39, but it's got the big diamond weight, 86 points. Yes. Oval is already verifying. That's the big one. That's going to be your biggest carat weight. That's your best per carat. I'll tell you what. Let's not guys, don't sell them yet. Uh-oh. We're selling them. Do not sell them yet. There's the square cushion on the hand. It looks like a round, doesn't it? It's not going to be $25.99. It's not $25.49. That way you'd spend under $2,500 after your St. Patty's Day discount. I'll take them even lower than that. This is your record-breaking price. I've done them all. I know what the price tags are. Here's your best night to treat yourself to a Blue Wing Block D Museum Reserves. Let's do better than 25. All-time low, $24.99. That means $24.49 is actually what you pay. And let's also keep in mind that that's a per carat as low as $3.98 a carat. Do we just now, are we seeing this? We've got under $400 a carat if you go with the oval. Yes. Side profile in the center, here it is. Here's one profile look, so you can see it's actually 4 rows in total in diamonds. 1 and then 2 and then another, and then it cinches in. So think of it like almost like a marquise shape that it's creating on the sides. And then here's your other side profile. Does not sit up too high at all. Let's also show you the oval on the hand. This is where you get the biggest per carat value because it's our 615. That's going to be item number 1127015. Take a look at that. That is gorgeous. You've got to think about the classics. Go with the classics. If you're not sure where to go, I always say go with the oval with the halo. That is a timeless, tried and true kind of style and mounting, although it's done really well because these round brilliant diamonds are each in different shapes of gold around them. So it looks like you have marquise cuts and princess cuts and rounds when it's actually all round brilliants, but just done in different setting styles. And $24.49 on the 615. That's the way you get under $400 a carat on a per carat price on a museum reserve. It doesn't even make sense. And then we also have the pear. The pear is showing off here. The pear is really, really, really lit with the reds. The pear shape is a different type of style. It's a really unique mounting. Maybe you already have traditional tanzanites. If you do, fantastic. If you're looking to expand the collection, have a different type of design with your tanzanite, maybe you want to think about the pear shape, which feels very sculptural. It has movement around it. I love the pave on one side. That's going to be item number 1127715. The pear shape is also in gold. They're all in 14 karat gold. You choose the gold color. Here's what the pear shape looks like on the ring finger. One way to wear it. Now I'll flip it around. $24.49, whichever your favorite is. And that's going to be, by the way, the 553. So you're still looking at record-shattering pricing here on that pear shape because $24.49 on a 5 carat 53, which you're looking at right now, is only $442 a carat. Amazing. And that's, I was going to put that on the other way for you, which I will do. And then $24.49, let's give them 60 seconds. See who's got what. Jason, what are you thinking about over there? Thinking about cushion, pear, or oval? Oh. Or an ID bracelet from weeks ago. I love that too. All right. Fantastic. Well, that's what's nice about the fit. And did you give him $50 off, Jason, too? You did? Fantastic. All right. So even if it's not shown, even if you just call in and say, hey, I know what I want, and it's from the other day, can I get $50 off? As long as it's available, you can. So keep that in mind, too, as we are just about 43 minutes away from wrapping up this St. Patrick's Day sale. So this is the time you want to pick up what you love, get something special, something to add to the collection that you've always wanted to have. It's a great time to do it. And if you need anything recap from the first couple of hours, let me know what those ideas might be as well. But we got to move on. $24.49 is what you pay on any one of these three. So here I thought Jason would get a Tanzanite. He's getting a bracelet that's custom made in the diamond ID bracelet style. So we'll definitely do that too. So well done. Who was shopping the ID bracelet over there, Jason? It's one of my favorites. Hi, Julietta. Thank you. Jess, did you make a decision on Tanzanite? And don't forget about that pear-shaped Paraiba. The 228 is still hanging out. All right. It sounds like we have several people talking about other things too from previous shows or previous ideas tonight. So definitely happy to check for you. Got a couple cool diamond pieces. I do want to bring out the Morganite. It's a nice brand new discount on a Morganite that's only been here once, and it was a big time piece, and you'll see why. We flashed it a couple times. You know, a lot of talk about what this one's all about. All right, let's get to it. Last call, 6:15. Then we have the 5 carat 39. That's got the biggest diamond weight, 86 points. Here's the pear shape. Beautiful pear shape. The pear shape's going to be our 553, 26 points in diamonds. And here we go with the pink Morganite that looks like a pink diamond. Truly because it's a round, but it's also the color. Yes. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Thank you. The Clover styles from earlier. If you missed them, we had a $3.99 designer diamond and gold piece that was felt like a clover, but you know, just because it's St. Patrick's Day, it looked more like a floral. So here, speaking of clovers, we wanted to bring it out because it does feel a little bit like a 4-leaf clover of its own here, but instead of 4-leaf clovers, it's really a little bit more like a really important, very iconic motif that goes on in some of the highest end jewelry stores and designer luggage and handbag brands in the world, and they're French. Yes, the French love this design, this kind of beautiful floral quattrafoil kind of look. And it is done with some of the best diamonds because I know we'll talk about the stone, but really the mounting is so cool because it's done with these 4 inlaid areas where they act as these little concave bowls full of pave. It's amazing the way it's done. So much gold in this one. 6197 is the number. And it's a pretty special round. And please check with your operators on those Tanzanites because I don't know what's going on because I heard a lot of other pieces going out during the Tanzanite presentation. So your favorite Tanzanite may still be here. But here we are with the 3 carat 20 in the round in the private collection, pure pink Morganite. And it is a gorgeous, very pink diamond-esque. Now, one thing I want to just mention is it's going to be in the rose gold and it's 58 points in diamonds. If you really truly wanted to have it in a different gold color, because I know I do, we could probably do that for you. It just is going to take a little extra time because that's a mounting we make in-house. So they may not want to because I know they'd have to make it in today's gold thing and, you know, it's not going to work with my discount. But I'm going to go ahead and honor the price no matter what. And if you want it in white gold instead, that'd be lovely. So, you know, just let us know. But it's ready to go in the rose. It's item number, yes, 6197. It's got the 320 in the round, but it's also 58 points in diamonds, but bigger stones individually really throughout. And great price tag, $49.99 is where it began, where it all started. We're going to take it significantly lower. If anybody does want the 9 carat 29 in that large diamond dome in the Tanzanite, let me know, we can show it. But here we are with the $49.99 piece, totally changing everything we know about Morganite pricing right here and now. Better value. Watch this one fly. We're going to make it better than $2,000. I want to show it on the hand so you can see the way this is really symmetrical on the hand. It sits like a, you know, the whole piece feels like a round. Even though the stone is a round, it kind of has this kind of medallion shape to it with the pave that's so well done. And you see it right there. Look at the glitter factor of that stone. That's why it's so diamond-like. It's the true color of a pink diamond. Morganite usually isn't. Morganite has a lot of peachiness to it. And that's pretty. And that's what pink beryl usually looks like, is a peachy brown, but that's not going to give you a pink diamond look. This looks like a pink diamond. but I don't have a 320 pink diamond. So what do? We give you this opportunity instead to get the rarest of the pink, to get the true pink color like we're seeing here, to get a better than $49.99 price tag. Send it on out right now. We'll make it $1,900. Now, you know what? We're in the last 35 minutes. Let's do better. It's not 19, 18, 17, or 16. We've got a new price tag, and one only good for today until the ring goes. We'll make it better. I'm going to take it down to only, you know what, skip 15. Let's go. $14.99. It makes it $14.49 at checkout. One caller gets that beautiful true pink in that diamond pink. And do we have any more Tanzanite left? I don't know if we have any Tanzanites left. Let your operators know which one you're thinking about, square, cushion, oval, or pear. They are in last call. And then we'll see who's got the Morganite, rose gold, or again, if you really could wait a couple days or so, we could probably make that in the white gold for you. So shouldn't be a problem. We see that mounting a lot. So there it is. And then don't forget we had the conch pearl from earlier, the heart-shaped golden zircon. I think our round blue zircon is still here for $9.99 in a ring. That was very special. So some great options. We still have our 363 oval inside-out hoops as well. And please get requests in if you have them. Morganite is verifying. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Morganite is in last call. Let's see who's got it. It's a really good stone. That pink is just, there's such a difference. Most Morganite with barely there, very little color. Sometimes it's more brown or peach, if anything. This is just the essence of a pink diamond color in the best variety, by the way. If you were, you know, we'd be lucky to get a pink diamond with that much color. And that really is it. Not a hot pink, but definitely is that pure, pure baby pink we love to see. And it's only $14.49 if you'd like it. And you've got about 35 minutes to take advantage of our St. Patty's Day sale prices and the big, big discounts we've got going on. So next up, I will show you, we've got some great Tanzanite earrings if anybody would like them. They're really well priced. And we do also have a big yellow diamond. It's our first of the 3-carat ovals. It's actually a 302. Look at this. We had a pear shape the other day, then a cushion, then we had what? We had the big emerald cut yesterday. There's the oval, 302, if you'd like to know more about that one. And we also have, oh, here it is. Here it is. This is the set. I'm so proud of this. I know it's going to look a little similar. We've kind of got the theme going on with the St. Patrick's Day here. We're embracing it. But I did want to show you a diamond ring. Looks kind of similar. It's more of that quattrafoil. Instead of the rounded shape, it's got more of that same look but pointed. So like a quattrafoil design that is very posh. And then we also have an earring to match. And check it out because the earring is actually going to be more diamond weight by far in an earring that is the exact match to the ring. And this is some of our most popular motifs in jewelry. I'm not sure if those earrings are going to want to stand up by themselves, but we'll do our best here. Look at this. Ring or earring pair in the same design. My goodness, would you think about getting a set maybe today with the discounting going so extra? You probably would. Consider getting a set opportunity. There's the earring. Let me prop up the other one for you. It's going to be item number 1110537 for the ring. If you don't mind, I'm going to show them together at first just so you can see how well they match. So you're really, you know, seeing that they're not, it's not like a coordination set. It's really a match to perfection. And then you've got that great lever back in the earring, and then the ring, which really is comprised of those really nice large stones at first in the middle. This was all modeled after a ring that I have that I wear very, very often that is from that big designer that I'm so proud of. And this is really designed with that same kind of motif and design in mind, but it's got this really special larger round brilliant presence in the middle. See how the earring does it as well? And I'm really trying here. I'm trying. This is a real... It looks so simple and it just sometimes doesn't want to set up to the eye. But again, you'll see them all the different ways. You'll see them on, but here we go with a fabulous idea in the ring is 114 in diamonds. Now the earrings have even more because you're getting 2 of them and you see they're scaled down a bit from the ring, but still really adding up to a lot of carat weight here on the earrings. And it's going to be item number 1110419 if you'd like to go ahead and get the earrings, which have 128 in the diamond weight. So a lot going on here as far as quality, quality, quality. And did we do VS diamonds? Of course we did. Oh, let's try 111. Hold on, this number is really faded, Tony. So it looks like 419 to me. 1110419. I think it is. Is that what we had up there? We'll see. This is going to be a 128 diamond weight on the earrings. And then we've got a great request for some more Morganite in the round that actually would match the ring. You got it. Did she pick up the ring, or I know somebody you think got the ring, but either way, I'm just going to show this real quick for her so she doesn't have to wait. That is the match. It's a, first of all, I've never seen a pink Morganite give a little bit of purple like that. Whoa. We stepped up in the Morganite pendant here. The Morganite is 1126692, and then we'll get back to those earrings, but that's a 163 round in the Morganite with 3 points is the one single diamond right above it. And we did it in the rose now, but you don't have to leave it that way. You can do the white gold or the rose gold or the yellow gold as well, but I recommend white on this one. Here's what it looks like from a distance away, and that's the round stone that really is, again, same cutting as we just saw in the ring. I would say it's a shade darker maybe, so you're getting even a little lavender tone, just a slight difference there, not much. And then we'll give you a measurement here, and this one, wow. First caller who'd like the Morganite pendant, that's only going to be, I was going to do $9.99. I thought that was amazing. 3/4 inch top to bottom as well with the bail. And then, of course, it's just that one 3-point diamond. And I'll show it to you from a distance away as well, so you can see it on the neckline. And let's see if we can get it focused for you. Nope, wrong way. Okay, back, back, back. So we see that one, kind of a size reference there. And we'll make this one only, I was going to do $9.99. I'm going to take it lower for you. For our last call on the show, we have 30 minutes left. Let's take this one down to only $599. That's it on the Morganite. The round Morganite with that diamond right up top and then into that double bail. So that's a really special look there. And we just have that one. $549 at checkout. Reminds me earlier we had a beautiful zircon pendant that was $549 as well. Wasn't it? Right? This crescent moon, same price. That's a good one there. So it's like a pinky purple shade. Really good true color on that Morganite. Again, outside of the realm of typical Morganite where you usually get a lot more of the browns or the peachy tones. This one's giving pinks and lavenders instead. And that's going to be $549 to the first caller who would like to say yes on that one. It's a beautiful classic style. Love the drop. I mean, anytime you get a round, you know that's special. To get a round stone in a beautiful cut, that's $549. Jason, let me know if you're taking that one. Otherwise, we're going to go back to our diamond set here, which is, again, 128 and 114, respectively, earrings and ring. If you were to get the whole set, which is a very large possibility, I would say tonight, the whole set would give you $242 in diamonds. Okay. So here we go. Wait till you see these earrings on. Oh, they're so pretty. I'm going to show you a couple different ways. And yes, the Morganite's still available if anybody wants that one. And here we go with the set. I'm going to do a la carte pricing. You don't have to get everything. But I really would say, again, remember that $50 off applies to each individual item. So that's important too. I'm going to try on the ring first of all. Here's the ring on the hand. Oh, love this one. I'm partial to it because I wear a similar ring every single day of my life, and I just love it. And I'll tell you, the compliments do not stop. Here's the earring, though, as the match. So what you have here is 114 in the ring, 128 with the pair of the earrings, and we are truly blowing them out. This ring is huge because they're all individual larger diamonds, especially the center four. What I'm going to do is also show you the length of the earring so you get an idea. Yes. Yes, it can. Yes, I believe so. Yes, it can. And I would recommend white on that Morganite. I also recommend white on these earrings and the ring. But there's your 1 inch top to bottom. I'm going to go ahead and we'll take a look at the ring and the one earring up close. And I'm going to go ahead and pop one of those earrings on for you as well so you can see, because that's really the best way to see what it's all about. But this is not going to be, and we're talking about right now, the carat weight you're seeing up there is for the earrings, the 128 for the earrings. Love those. Actually, we're going to do, what's going on? I was going to make them $29.99 for the earrings. Let's go even lower. And then I saw the price tag on the ring and we're blowing them out. So both have to be blowout prices. We can't have one be a blowout and not the other. So here's what I'll do. We're going to give you a great value right now. Take a look at this earring. Oh my goodness, I love that. That earring is everything. And the way that looks, especially when the ring is on with it. Let me go ahead and see if I can grab the ring for you so we can see what that's all about and show you the set together. What do you think? Beautiful look, earring and ring together. If you want to get this for, you know what, guys, we're going to make the earrings better than $29, better than $19, better than $1,500. We're going to blow out the earrings right now for $9.99. and the ring is going to be the same exact price. So we're going to do either way, $9.99 or $9.99, and then you get your $50 off as well. Let's go back to the wheel and show you how we can make this happen. This is unheard of value. When you see something like this, $9.49, come on now. For 128 in diamonds, you're at $9.49. And there's your upright. That one in the back loves to sit up properly. This one we'll keep working on. See if that one can as well. But that is some serious, serious diamond discounting going on right there. And yep, that one's just not going to happen. And then here we go. We'll try it again. And then there you go with that really fabulous ring. There it is up close. You see those really big stones. We've got some last requests coming in for the final few minutes, which I would expect. Let's keep those going. And think about it. You've got a great value where you're going to save so much money. I mean, if you get the whole set, you're going to save a bundle. You got $100 saved because you got $50 off each item. So $9.49 each, and they felt a little, if anything, it could be a stretch, but I love bringing out, items that are great values like this. So hey, feels a little bit without being, the only piece you wear on March 17th and never again. It feels a little bit like it's got a Clover theme to it, so it really suits the day, doesn't it? And let me know if I think that Morganite pendant may be gone, but to get a carat 28 in diamonds or a carat 14 in diamonds, especially when there's a lot of gold, you don't expect to see that. So there they are. And again, earring or ring, if you can do both, get both, because you would have them both for under $1,900, and that is serious, serious value. Yes, it is. It's $18.98 to get the entirety of what's up on there on that wheel. That's impressive. And then we have, yay for requests. Oh, the Panther piece. What? I didn't even know we were ever made. Oh, I guess we have one left. We have the reversible Panther style, and then the really, really big Panther that I brought out the other day, the couture level Panther. Yowza, we got lots of options in the Panthers. Oh, I love it. Yes, go ahead. Is it really? Oh, the ruby and sapphire version is gone? Oh, Pam, I'm sorry we didn't have that anymore. I didn't realize that sold out the other day. Okay, so the ruby sapphire version is sold out. Sold. And then we have two others to look at, Pam. You got it. We're going to show them both to you. Well, one is gigantic, and one is also large. We'll show them both. But we have a lot of busy phone lines right now because you're seeing it. You know why. $9.49 for a carat 28 in designer diamond earrings, and $9.49 for a 114 designer diamond ring. And the whole set under $1,900, which is what most people are doing right now in the lines. I'm hearing 4 people talk about this right now, and they're talking about the set. They're getting the whole set because it's $18.98 to get everything you see up there. That is the way to go. No question. If you can swing it, do it. It's so good. They should not still be here. We know that. That is amazing. And white, yellow, or rose, it's just, we so are eager to show off the quality of the diamonds we use in the white gold, and that's exactly what we did. All right, Pam, you got great taste. Great taste. I don't know if she's seen either of these before, but the one was just shown recently, and it's reversible. Oh. How can I help you guys? Anyone else? Okay, so we're all good. All right, and Jason, you're available? Okay, so we have one line open if anyone needs that set. All right. So Pam, here's option 1, which is really something. I'm going to start with it on the hand because it's awfully oversized. It's very heavy to the tune of 29 grams of solid platinum and 18 karat gold. And mirror finished on both sides. Not mirror finished, satin finished rather. Satin finished on both sides. I think Mama ready for her break. The brain, the 6 shows in 4 days is, yeah, the brain it's about done. It's saying please rest. 112-7215 is coming up right now. Now the other one I'll show you is going to be another reversible style, but with a lot more diamonds every which way. But this one is platinum and 18 karat gold. Here's the other one that I'm going to show you, which is the one we designed that actually has this other type of satin texture and diamonds. So I'll show you that, but just wanted you to see the size difference first of all, because this one's really, really heavy and really, really large. And it's 29 grams, it's mostly gold, but do you see that there's some white spots? White metal, that is. I mean, they look almost grayish tone. That's because it's satin finished, and that's platinum. So it's 29 grams. It's reversible. This side has all that satin finishing, a diamond in the eye, diamonds in the bail, and a large diamond surrounded in a halo. So that's going to be where you're getting a 54-point white diamond. On the other side, because it's reversible, as the other one is as well, but this side has all, just no spots, all that satin finish texture to the gold. Then it has the blue sapphire cabochon, which is a 70-point round, and that has a halo in diamonds, also the diamond in the eye. That's going to be the sapphire 70 points, and then you've got a 43-point total weight of diamonds in the smaller stones. So 2 ways to wear it, very lengthy and sizable. It is heavy. If you're not one for heavier necklaces or pendants, please do not apply on this one. This is 29 grams. It's heavy before you get the chain. From the bail to tail, it's about 2 1/4 inches. And it's fantastic. I do want to show it up close as well. Let's do that so we can show you all these fabulous details, starting with something I had not seen prior to this piece with the platinum spots like this has. Hold on, we got to zoom back, way back, back, so you can see it, because obviously there's so much to love about this one. And here it is. And again, diamonds on the bail, no matter what side you wear it on. We just went ahead and, or is that true or not true? Yes, true. Just wanted to verify that. And then here you go. There's that big diamond. Boy, that's a great diamond. That's the 54-point center, plus the 43 is the 2 halos, 1 on each side. There's the other side with the sapphire cab, almost trying to star there too. It's got a little wannabe asterism. And then the other diamond and the diamonds. This one is down too, and I discounted this the other day, but it was not $50 off. You get that $50 discount right now. Take a look at that. That one's going to be down to $59.99, but we do have the creation we designed and we made coming up. I did not know we still had this. I know, gosh, this is a very popular piece. I didn't know we were going to be able to ever bring it back, so I'm excited about that. So 112-7261 is next. So we'll go ahead and show you the other option you have, because that's probably where you're going to make the best decision. And so that'll be $59.49. Now here's the one that I have been just completely obsessing over this piece. It's item number 112-7261. It's the same draped Panther design. One side done completely in pave, 100% pave. The other side, meant to be worn both ways, is a little bit more of an interesting, like a little more shiny of a satin finish. It's got a little more sheen to it than the other satin finish, which is more mattified. They're both technically satin finishing, but this one's more shiny and polished with a little bit of this texture on the face there. So 2 ways to wear it: diamonds, carat 05, or that real shiny satiny finish. Okay, let me show you this one on the hand, because this is 1 3/4 inches, and I think I'll start with the diamonds up front. Why not? Let's start that way. 1 3/4 inches, I'll measure it for you. Quite the look here, quite the piece. This one's a lot more affordable than $5,999. And if you miss this the first go around, I get it, I'm right there with you. I did too. My mom wanted one, I wanted one, we didn't get one. Here it is, 1 3/4 inches including, that's again bail to tail, so that includes the bail, and it's not anywhere near $59.99, and totally reversible. There are 2, I mean, what mood are you in that day? And don't think for a second that the satin finish has any dullness to it or doesn't have a liveliness or a power to it. It sure does. And this is gorgeous. Not $59, not $49, $39, $29, it's not even $19.99. Treat yourself to this piece. You will never regret it. These are iconic in design. It's one of those status looks that is well known and iconic throughout the world of design and couture design, I might add. It is here, and it's for, oh my gosh, we only have 2 available. I'm so glad we do, though. I'll take it. It could be me and my mom, or it could be 2 people out there tonight watching. It's only $1,499, less your $50 discount that is only good for the next 18 minutes, by the way. And so that'll be $1,449 if you'd like to get the reversible Panther with the carat 05. Let's go ahead and show it on the neckline as well. And of course, I'm going to go ahead and keep the diamonds up front. Of course I will. I'm going to keep the diamonds up front for now so you can see what that's all about. Look how beautiful that is. And again, it's so simple. There's no trick to reversing it. You probably just leave it on the same chain and just put it on the other way. And if you do decide to reverse it, this is the look you have right there. All that really cool, again, satin finishing. This is really just meant to give you kind of a frame of reference size-wise, but look how beautiful this is. We'll go back up close and give you another great look at this one with the Carat 05 in the diamonds every which way. That is such a superstar piece. And I do think, you know, it's not, there's so many times that fashion and jewelry even are considered reversible, but it's like, yeah, who's ever going to wear it the other way? I think you will. That's a really lively, bright look too. And, you know, like I said, we saw kind of what a dull satin finish looks like, where it's more matte finished, versus this satin finish where, like, satin, the fabric has a little sheen and glow to it, kind of a chatoyancy to it. Look at the difference. This is really mattified. It's just two different techniques. They're both cool. They're both gorgeous, right? They're both cool. But do you see the difference? That's both considered satin finishing. This is more of like sandblasted, I sometimes call it, because it's more matte. And this is truly like a satin where it's got that kind of glow to it. And it's $14.49, but don't forget you got a Carat 05 in diamonds right over there. So a really cool piece and very busy phone lines. We're about to wrap up our show here. St. Patrick's Day coming to an end, sadly, but we have saved some of our best for last, and thank you, Pam, for the request. Otherwise, this would not be here. Such a cool piece. I can't say enough about it. It's too good. Yes. Questions? How can we help you before we go? Yes. Show the bezel hoops again. Sure. The little dangling bezel set. Yes. Panther? Okay, so it sounds like this Panther may be sold out. Jess is thinking about it. Jason, are you thinking about Panther as well or something else? All right, he's on something else. All right, we're going to go grab the hoops real quick. I don't want to leave this here because it kind of does that, but hopefully, at least you can see that it's not one piece that's got two sides to it. Instead, it's actually two pieces that are then brought together. So that is an important look, actually, to see that detail where it's actually made separately and then two pieces are brought together for you like that. So can you see that there? How there's a little separation to them as well. So it's not just like one flat, one-dimensional little sliver of gold where one side is one way and the other side is pave. It's actually got that nice little dimension to it because it's two pieces put together. Let me show the hoop earrings again. These are the really cool hoops that have the dangling drops that are going to be, again, where you see the profile and the diamonds. There they are by request here. They're going to be item number 1113266. And that is the 55-point diamond drop hoop. Now, when we say hoop, this is what they look like facing forward, and this is what they look like from the side. So you get, each hoop has the really cool diamonds that are going to be 6 individual diamonds. They really go, you know, throughout the base of the earring, and there's a left and a right. So be very particular when you put them on. Just make sure you have the diamonds facing out so that the open part of the bezel faces out for the world to see, because, you know, most people do see our hoops from the profile, right? They see them straight on at first, which still look great, and you see there's that little fringy element. You can tell something cool is going on, that it's not your basic hoop earring. But then from the side is where you're going to see those really cool diamonds, and of course all mirror finished gold as well. We do have white gold, yellow gold, and rose gold. Let me show you from a distance away so you can get an idea of the length. They are a hoop that are going to give you, I mean, depends on if you're looking at inner diameter or outer, but with the diamond fringe, if you will, they're 3/4 of an inch. So you can see right there. Yeah, white, yellow, or rose. So we're just recapping those for you. And then the inner diameter is just a little less. It's about a 1/2 inch on the inner diameter of that hoop. And then with the drop and with the fringe, you've got that 3/4 of an inch. They're fun. They're flirty. I love any jewelry that's got articulated movement to it. Tends to be really, really hot and usually also very expensive, I might add. Not here. They're $6.99, but $50 off for the next 14 minutes and 14 minutes only. That's what you got to take advantage of if you want that extra savings, and who doesn't and who wouldn't, right? So we'll go back to our Panther piece because it looks like we may still have one left there, and that's really good news if you don't yet have one for yourself, because that is just, I mean, really too cool. And whether you're just a lover of cats, whether you're just a lover of very fine designer French couture houses that do very similar distinctive designs like this, that's just, it's so distinctive, and that's what I probably love the most about it. And yet I don't think, I know it's a large piece at almost 2 inches, but I personally love it layered. I mean, Tracy, right? I mean, I saw one out in the wild just a couple days ago. I saw the Panther pendant being worn out in the wild, meaning not in the studio, right? I saw a customer wearing the piece, and she was wearing it longer with it was a diamonds by the yard up layered higher, and then this was a little longer. I think that bigger pieces like this, especially lengthier, longer drops like this, look great as those layering pieces. So wear your other pieces you love, stack those and layer those, and then have this on a longer chain. I do love that look, and I'll go up against the hand again so you can see the different ways to wear it and the two different sizes you're getting, because there's your all pave 105, all your diamond weight right up front there, and that's one way to wear it. And I'll tell you, there's something about the texture in which the pave is set, so you get such a nice mix there of the way there's texture to the gold, and then it's pretty much it's pretty pure pave. And then the other side looks like this. You can see that great almost glossy satin finish. It's a great shine, so you're not missing anything by hiding the diamonds on certain days. It's kind of like what your alter ego of your mood. I think as women, we're entitled to have, like, one day we feel a certain way, and the next day we feel another way, and other days we want to be a little more like, maybe this is going to be just that kind of sheen, show off the gold, a little more demure, and then boom, next day you want to show off the diamonds. And I am woman. Hear me roar. Show the confidence of your diamonds, all that 105 VS diamond weight you've got every which direction. It is something special. And with that length, and yet still very wearable because it's cool. I wasn't aware of this because I wasn't really familiar with her music, but we all know, we've probably heard of Amy Winehouse, who had a very distinctive style. And she was, once I saw this, it was a great movie, a biopic done about her life. And I was not familiar with her very, very much. I just knew of some of her music and her big hits, but I really, really enjoyed it because I was learning a lot about, her background and her family and, all of that. Well, she had a piece from her grandmother that was from the designer that looked exactly like this, except hers was not covered in diamonds. And she wore that piece every single day, and she wore it at a longer length. And it was something that, was obviously, replicated in the movie. And really just, it's when I became completely obsessed, just watching how it could go obviously very sophisticated, very elegant, because that designer's kind of known for that, but also she had an edgy style, to say the least. So it could be really kind of cool and edgy, and I think it'll work for everybody. So that's kind of the thing, right? It's one of those that it becomes instantly your signature piece. And I really do think that even if now you project it as a piece you might wear here and there, I wouldn't be surprised if you end up wearing that every day. And whether you're wearing it higher or lower on the neckline, it's great layered. It's got a big enough bail, by the way, for a diamonds by the yard. So that's an option as well. If you want to, because we always made sure it's a piece made by us. We really make sure at this point, especially bigger pieces, that would look great too. If you've never tried it on a diamonds by the yard, try that. It is, it's just a fantastic value. And for $14.49 tonight, to get that piece, we have 10 minutes left in our St. Patrick's Day sale, still every line locked. That's the one to get. And if you want the bigger Panther, that's still here too. We have the bigger Panther. Now, I haven't shown you a diaspore yet. There is a very large private collection color change diaspore I want to show you, and we'll get to that next, and that's got a new drop in the price as well. But seriously, if there's any way you can get this and try this, you're going to be very happy you did. My mom has pretty much watched almost every show I've done for the last 25 years, almost, and she rarely comments on jewelry at this point because A, she's seen it all, she has it all, she's got everything right. I'll never forget the first and only time this has been on the air when it debuted months ago. She said, I've got to have that piece. And that's not something she says very often because she's got a lot of jewelry, and she knows, you don't get everything, every single piece you like, buy. It's got to be like something you really, really love. And, just the vast collection she has, when she saw this debut a few months back, she said, I've got to have that piece. You got to get me one. I said, same. I want one too. It really is. And we're exposed to a lot of jewelry. You are too. You have incredible collections. But when you see something different, and listen, I'd expect that to be tens of thousands of dollars. Certainly would be if it had a big designer name attached to it. The fact we are making this so affordable, and look at that. I love it. I'm a gold lover. I love, as you know, I wear my signet ring every day. I wear a lot of different signet rings stacked in daily life. I don't always have a lot of gemstones or diamonds on as far as daily wear. This is how I actually think I'd wear that side a lot, just because I love a lot of gold presence, a lot of gold surface area, a lot of wow to the gold factor. That's really something that I just really enjoy wearing. So I think you're going to really, truly, I think you're going to be divided. you'll have to take a little mini survey of, you know, after you have it for a month, how do you wear it more often? Because I know it's tempting to just think I want to show off the diamonds all the time, but the other side is really cool too. So you will wear it both ways, and then it just looks like you shopped 2 necklaces. And if you look at it that way, it's really only like you spent $725, because remember it's $14.49. So it's like you spent $725 on each necklace, but you get 2 looks in one. So even easier if you're also trying to conserve space in your probably overstuffed jewelry box. If you're anything like me, you don't have, even though jewelry's small, you might have a lot of it. So how about 2 pieces that don't take up the space of 2 as well? And I think it's great. I love it. I've always loved it. I'm just glad it's here for another opportunity. That's what really thrills me. So let's get to our diaspore, and then call me on the Panther. I could obviously go on and on. I could talk about that all day. I love that Panther piece. 2 Panthers in one. Wow. Yes. Which one? The reversible one? Okay, because we had another one too. So I just, the big one's still here, the $59.99, also reversible with the platinum and the 18 karat gold. If you'd like that really large Panther, it's still here. But this is just too good, right? Look at that diaspore. You can see why I had to get this in before we run out of time in about 8 minutes here. It's because 1127721 is next, and this is a very important diaspore. It's actually labeled as private collection here. No surprise to anybody looking at it. The color, it's almost like, forget pinks and purples. It's got downright red flashes coming through on this stone. It's our 636. I like this mounting too. Talk about a little difference. Even the 2 round bands, look at that. It's 3 rounds, but the 2 that are pave, really cool how they're a little different angle. And then you've got the really big stones and the shared prong design. So it's a triple split, but done in a cool way. I love the opposite, how they go opposite on either side. It just gives it a nice little extra special touch. And I'm certainly going to make it affordable for the end of our show. It's our 636. It has a diamond weight of 68 points. And I'm thrilled we have it. That's our top quality. Diaspores can have a lot of issues. There's a lot of obstacles they face in getting one top quality stone. And so love that we're bringing this one here for you and making it easy. Plus there's a lot of negative space to that band, so you're going to see a little bit of the skin tone through it. And if you have any questions on anything you've seen tonight, it's been 3 hours of jewelry. We've had a ton of gorgeous jewelry. If there's anything you want to take $50 off on, you got 6 minutes to do it. Yes. Hi. Oh, really? So we have Stacy in Michigan shopping for the very first time tonight. Welcome to Stacy. And Diane in Michigan, in New Mexico. Stacy was in Michigan, and we've got Diane in New Mexico. Thank you so much. She's a first timer as well. Welcome to our show. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you both. Let's talk really quickly about this diaspore. 68 points. I got to try it on, and I'm looking at a $69.99 price. It's about to go to the wayside. We're going to bring you a much better value here with 5 minutes left to score the value, the deal, whatever you need. Could be something you've seen tonight, might be something that you've been thinking about from a previous show. If it's still here, I'll go ahead and honor the discount for you. So here we go, $69.99. It will not be, look at that, that's still, now like we're further away and it's still, it looks beyond diaspore. It looks better than what diaspore usually looks like. It's not that lighter washed out green or golden. It's got a really nice saturated tone to it, and we'll make it a better price. Send it out right now. End of the show is here. And we're going to make it $2,900. You know what? Skip 29. I got to go lower. We got 5 minutes left. I got to make some values happen. Here we go right now. The very, very, very first caller. We're going to make it $2,499. You get an extra $50 off as well. And that's going to be a big, big value. $24.49 if you'd like to get that diaspore into your collection. That's a really gorgeous stone. Look at that. You got clarity issues with the stone, but not in that one. You got size issues where usually 3 carats is about where they top off. That one's more than double that. You've got the color changing ability, but sometimes that's not 100%er. This one is. So one source in the world, phenomenal color changing gem. Great clarity, beyond pink flashes. It's already just giving you a little indicator. It's like a preview of your color change when you see what it's doing right there. I love that. And 68 points of diamonds. And I'll recap the, I don't know if this is gone yet, but I haven't heard one way or the other yet, so I'm going to flash it. We did have a blue zircon earlier tonight in a ring. We also had a pendant that was in that crescent moon, but I think that one's spoken for. And we do also have this zircon in the round right there. I don't know. Let me just, verify that that one's still available. I think it is. 78.93 is the number. That's the carat 66, although it looks way bigger because I had a carat 70 in a pendant earlier that was smaller in the look. So I don't know. You might be getting a lot more than you're thinking there. But that's going to be our 166 blue zircon round with 52 points in diamonds. And this ring, I got down to $9.99 in any gold you want. That is just a gorgeous zircon. And let's face it, we don't see a lot of blue zircons. I don't think we really see any blue zircons in rings, that is, for under $1,000. But tonight, we're making it $9.49 if you'd like to get it. So that's going to be it. We have now our 3-minute finale. What that means is, so again, what you're looking at now is a blue zircon, but we've shown you a lot of jewelry tonight. We've shown you a lot of jewelry in the last few days. If you would like to get $50 off on something that is still available here for you, this is the time to call and get it. So please do. If you want that ring, it's $9.49. Think about the designer earrings we had with the set, the opportunity with the earrings in the ring, that quattrafoil design that were $9.99 each, really $9.49. Think about the Panther piece. If we still have one left there, we'd be happy to get you one of those. What's that? Oh, is it? Okay, so I didn't know. So again, sometimes I don't hear about things. So again, forgive me. This may be gone. And then let's show you also, again, last call on the Panthers, last call on the designer diamond set. What else do I have to recap here? I do have this heart shape. Oh, we'll end with a little love here, shall we? This big golden zircon. I do adore this golden zircon. This is one of our best and brightest in that golden tone. This is the heart shape. Look at how defined the heart shape is. It's 1127754. And that would be a really special 646 golden zircon with the diamond halo around it. 95 points is the diamond halo, and that one we did get down to $24.99. If you'd like to have that before we go. So $24.99 will be $24.49 at checkout for you. Also keep in mind the big Paraiba, the 228 pear-shaped stone. That one's down to $12,999. That's a big winning value. That's never been below $15,000 until tonight. Brought it down to $12,999. It'll be $12,949 if you'd like to get that one. And that's the 228 with the 94-point diamond bridge. What else do we have? The big diaspore, I think, that we just showed you is still here. The conch pearl from earlier, still here. Let's see. Oh, I've got the pink zircon. Well, here it is. The pink zircon, that is that premier private collection. It was that 1558, another zircon to peruse here for the end of the show. That one is down to only $39.99, and look at how those facets light up. So two of our best zircons we could possibly bring you are right there side by side on display. It's $39.99 for the right side, $24.99 on the left for the heart shape. And those colors even look good together, don't they? I wouldn't mind wearing one on one hand and one on the other. But we so appreciate you joining us for this St. Patrick's Day celebration. Thank you for being here. Thank you for shopping. Special welcome to all of our many new registers tonight as well. And want to remind you that, so with this 9 shows, for the time being this week, I'm still going to go ahead and take a little respite here, and I'll see you back on Friday. Joyce will be with you on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights. And I'll see you guys back here on Friday for the big Blairathon that we kick off together with our 2 weekend shows every day. So again, Saturdays and Sunday, we got 2 shows. The rest of the weeknights are all 5 to 8. So that's Monday through Friday, and Saturday and Sunday nights are 5 to 8. So Joyce will see you tomorrow. I'll see you on Friday. Have a good night. Happy St. Patty's Day.